done yourself. All
Alright,
right.
let's slot some ships
All right.
stuff.
All right. I'm gonna use the restroom,
Okay.
but I got to tell you all about conflict today. It was great.
Okay.
After I go.
Oh wow, that is really close in that energy. Oh well. Throw one of these on. Throw this over here, that over here, this over here, and this right here. 50 monos to level this thing up. How about no?
All right. So I spent the whole day running tier 5 solo.
And
I loved it. It was great. I kind of thought, it would be, pretty brutal in there, but it wasn't that bad. It was like, okay, it's the same ships you fucking see in tier 5 PvP, but it's kind of weird though. It's like, I would never really run a covert ops in PvP if
yeah.
I had a choice. Wouldn't be my first choice. Although I ran into a guy who was a wrecking ball in PvP earlier using covert ops. He was using that little laser thing, that little red laser pew 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 thing.
Which one? There's like 4 of them.
Um,
There's like there's pulse
it's got to
laser,
be
laser
pulse
arc
laser. Yeah.
2, there's champions laser, there's all
Oh,
sorts of variations to the pulse laser.
yeah. He was using the pulse laser.
Actually, I think all of the variations to the pulse laser are orange except for the original.
Which was it? Pink?
What? No, the original one is the lasers are red. All the
Mm,
other ones, I'm pretty sure the laser is orange.
okay.
Who's going engineer second round?
I got my Baroque loaded.
All right.
Yep. Let me make sure. I think I change. I got the emitter on it, but I think I'm gonna put on just the Eclipse launcher. What do you think?
I use the
Emitter.
WL13 thing.
I know, but it's not very good at like killing shit.
No, it really isn't.
I mean, the Eclipse launcher actually fucking hits shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just I'll throw in the Eclipse launcher just because I like it a little better. It's not gonna matter. I mean, well, unless our team is horrible. Ooh. Yeah, this ship has like no upgrades, zero. Everything is Mark 1. But what the hell? I rarely ever use it. So why would I'm trying to, that I use all the time that I'm still working on. It's like my emergency NG. Yeah.
Vu's gonna laugh at me some more about this, but I colored one of my ships to match my guns again. I always like having my ships being the same color as my weapons, because then
That
it
is
looks like
kind of
it's
goofy.
part of it. It looks like it's part of the ship, not just some weird purple gun.
But you know what? He's a fucking crazy person anyway. He does so many like OCD things, it just cracks me up. So that shouldn't be like any different than the shit he does. But you know what I like about him? When it comes to his OCD, he really picks and chooses well. He doesn't do like the OCD shit that drives you crazy.
Who is it that always wants to like put the default equipment on their ship and then level it up all the way to purple for every ship? I don't remember who wants to do that.
God, wasn't that Outlaw?
I thought so.
I think it
He's
was
gonna run
Outlaw.
out of he's gonna run out of storage space
I
so
I know,
quick.
I know. And then he's gonna have to sell that low shit. I think it was Outlaw. It could have. No, I don't think it was Starfire. I think it was Outlaw. But Outlaw is out of the court as of today.
Oh, why?
It was weird. I don't know. Vu was camped out in the channel when they were talking, and he said something a little bit inappropriate, and Vu just messaged him, typed to him in private, and just said, "Hey, you know, you're supposed to be an officer. If you're gonna talk like that, take it down. We have an unmoderated room just for that, and you can say anything you want in the unmoderated room. Trust me, we do not moderate it at all."
Hmm.
And he just took offense to that, and he didn't even say nothing. He just left. He left Discord and he left the court. Just boom,
Wow,
gotta go.
that's that's pretty sad.
Yeah, I think it's been building. You know, I don't know. Ever since the Hellfire thing,
Hmm.
you know,
Oh,
I don't.
by the way, I fixed my computer, so
Well, that's good.
yeah, don't know what
What
happened to
tier?
it.
What tier? So you lost a sector and you gained a sector when I went back and looked.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was not here for the first battle, so um, I didn't get to participate in that.
What tier were you guys running?
We were running tier 4 the first two, and then tier 3 the third one, and we put it into service shop. But we took ice belt because some of our points were accumulating there after you guys said that you guys weren't gonna do like specific sectors anymore with the dreadnought in the shipyard. So we put some points
Yeah,
into it, and someone else took it first, and then they lost all their points, so then we took it.
nice. No, until January 1st, man, we're not gonna fucking, and then we'll have to talk to you about it then, because we don't know exactly which sectors we're going for yet, and we're running solo so much that we're getting a lot of points in random sectors, so we'll have to just
Yeah,
look at how the points is. I'd kind of
anyway,
like to go
I'm
for
ready.
okay. I'd like to go for one of each tier. I don't know. It's going to be a
You want to
long
go for a
conversation.
T5?
Yeah.
Those
Well, I don't
T5
see.
ones take like a week to get, and then you lose them in one day.
I know, but I don't know about that. If you do it strategically and you always have like three people on your team, maybe three people, I think it can be done. I think there's a trick there with 3 or 4 people. No more than 4 for sure. But I think 3 is a sweet spot. I think 4 might be okay. I don't know, but I don't see. We have enough people. We could do that, like with 3 people. I just. I paint all my ships chrome whenever I remember.
Mm-hmm. So they look pretty nice.
Mine, the
Yeah,
chrome.
yeah.
Yep, everything I fly is shiny chrome. Well, like I said, if I remember. I only have one red one, the Tyrant.
Hmm.
And that's because it comes stock red. And it just looks so fucking cool. I'm going to the second objective. I have my pirate engine overcharged so I can get there pretty damn quick. Ooh, look at you and the Peregrine.
Don't you have one?
I do. I
You
even
should
have it
use it.
loaded. I was going to use it for the third part.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you've been using that ship so long, isn't it leveled up?
Which one?
The
Oh no.
Whoa! Shield, I almost ran into it.
Not, I mean, most of it, yeah, yeah. I mean, I have a few modules that are like bluish or something, but I don't worry about that. It's good enough for my purposes, and I get to it when I get to it, you know. I'm a little willy-nilly on my research. I research the ship that I'm flying the most, but I jump around a bit.
Right.
I have
Hey,
a
this
lot
is
of
the
ships.
CEO of Alien Life Forms.
Alf, really?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Alf 007.
Oh, okay. I'm going for turrets here real quick. Since I'm the NG guy. I am starting to like this Monier though. I'll just let you know if I'm choose.
If what?
I don't think so. There's there's Wazzy coming in. So between me and the Wazzy, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Oh no, I
Uh
have Spec Ops build. I don't have a
oh,
teleport.
Nukin. You don't have a teleport?
Yeah, I don't have a wormhole because I was doing a Defiler mission, so I replaced it with the black hole thing.
Oh, you can't hyper. You can't do your hyper thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this gun is way better versus fighters. Just way better versus fighters, that's for sure. Oh,
Uh-oh, my space bar isn't working.
base bar's not working? Man, you're having fucking issues.
So in Sector Conquest today, um, I restarted my computer because it was Windows 10 wanted to update. So then I turn it back on right before Sector Conquest, and it's it's updating and taking a while, and then when I finally get into the game, it turns out that every time I move my mouse in Star Conflict, not in any other program, but just in Star Conflict, when I move my mouse, the entire game goes down to like 2 frames per second.
Ooh.
So yeah, I kind of had to just sit still the entire battle and just move like 1 degree per second.
Oh, painful.
Yeah. But it's fixed now, so I really have no idea what it was.
That took a while. If you need any healing, I put out some drones. My job is done.
Okay.
Hey.
So yeah, I gotta get some food because I'm gonna pass out. My blood sugars are pretty low. But I gave Halo the rundown. He said his English isn't great because he's from Mexico or something. But he seemed like he understood what I was talking about, and his typing in English is fine. So maybe he's better. Maybe he's better at typing than talking. He's got. I think he's a 12 or 11, 12, 11.
Nice. Not in a court before, or did you ask
Oh,
him?
sorry, no, he's 10, 15, 14, 11.
Nice.
He's been in a corp before, but he said it was like kind of casual because he's never benefited from like the taxes or anything like that. So I guess we'll see.
Well, if you can, why don't you run down and tell him, you know, he's welcome up here to join us if he wants, but I gotta stay up here.
Okay, alright.
Sorry in advance.
What, did you... Oh, man. That's okay. Just sucked me in. My slow-ass frigate. Okay. I'll try my Peregrine in here. Oh, fuck, I got the nuke on it. I don't want to do that. Yeah, he's okay if he's got missiles.
Oh no, I've got cruise engines from open space.
Oh, yuck. You know, I've been doing this mission lately, and people are not shooting the ads, and it's driving me crazy.
Our Wascott didn't, he didn't, do the...
He didn't run him into the wall, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sent them away from the wall. What a
Yeah,
shame.
that's good planning. Nice shot, Mazer. You and those purple balls of death.
Why is it all the way over here?
I don't know, but I'm gonna stay. I'll stay and work on the ads. That's good.
Yeah, same.
I'll work on the cutthroat if you can get those two.
Alright.
Yeah, I learned a fucking. Oh,
Oh,
no!
no.
You did not see that. It did not happen.
Oh no! It's okay. It's okay. If you don't mention it, I won't mention it.
We are not telling anyone. What the hell? He came back. His fucking green ball of death got me. I didn't even see him coming. Oh, give me time for my missile. He's gonna be dead before. Yeah, I was cruising around that. There's one dread that's got like all the holes in it. You know, the main, like the center section's cut out. You know, it's got, you know, wings you can fly under and around, and
The Empire one.
yeah, that's what I thought. And I haven't played a whole shit ton against that. I must be playing defense whenever we get against that one, because I really hadn't had the time just to play and scout that thing, drop nukes. You know, it's really weird because its nukes are sucky.
Great fight, mercenary. Congratulations.
Well, I think part of that may be because the strategy that uses the Empire Dreadnought is usually the rushing strategy, because if you have an Empire Dreadnought, then you're probably gonna rush, because that's what the corps do that own the Empire Dreadnoughts.
Is a rush? What? Why?
Because the Empire Dreadnought survives on its own the best. So what they do is they get the Empire Dreadnought, and then they just run over to your ship, and usually the command tower, and then just capture it.
Yep. Well, I didn't see any of that. We were really low numbers all day. I mean, I was against one or two people all day.
Huh.
Yeah. So if there are bigger groups going in, see, I'm not getting them with these tiny groups, or by myself anyway. But
Right.
yeah, what I learned a couple, I don't know if you know this, but I'll help you out on this one, just in case you didn't know. But
All right.
a couple of things was the up right at the very tip top by the command tower. There's like a little gap right above right between the two turrets. There's this tiny little notch. You'll see it if you ever go over there. But you can plant your nuke in that notch, and it'll just
Oh,
sit
yeah.
in there,
Yeah.
right? So that one was nice. The other one was as a two while capturing the command tower. Hey, Color.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
I'm beat tired.
Okay. So also on the command tower, it's got, of course, those two turrets that are on the outside.
Yeah.
On the wings.
Yeah.
But those have there's a 8-point module right there. So if you plant nukes there, at least you get 10. You're not just fucking getting 2. And, so if you soften them up, that's what I was doing, just soften them up. And then the front one too, especially if you can get the front one and you got bots on your team, the bots will typically take it out once it gets wounded. The one in the back, you kind of have to do the hard way. But then I also know, so if I come in from the very, very front, so I do a wide arc towards the front and come in, it's got like a tunnel that you can go through, and that goes right into their spawn area. But unless somebody spawns, you're okay. And you go in there, and then you kind of have to do a quick little U-turn and go up. And as soon as you go up, there's a turret right in there. Now, if you have the white noise jammer, I just get up there, I shoot it a couple times, get the white noise jammer, and I get that front turret. And that works. So I get the front turret as fast as I can. And then as soon as he's dead, I cruise up real slowly right above it. And I go to the back turret, and I plant a nuke right on the back turret as best I can. And usually I can get both turrets and get out of there without dying. And that was a good one. And the other one, which I have no doubt but at least on the Fed Dread, if you go on the tippy top, right against the hull above the shield emitter, and you plant there, just right smash against the hull, you'll kill them 2 bottom turrets at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? Smack dab center, I just kind of aim it to be perfect, and then I kill the bottom 2 turrets. That becomes really helpful later in the game. So if I ever face one of those, I do that, and then go down there. I'll go down there on my second run and try to take out the 2 side turrets. And then it's wide open at that point. You can plant a bomb down there fucking without any... Even if you could just get one of those 2 turrets down there that are left over, then you're pretty well... You can plant a bomb. Anyway.
So how's the monitor?
Oh, I love it. It's a little... I mean, I think I need you to come by one of these days after work, after the beginning of the new year, and see if you can adjust this thing better than I have it. It's still hard to fucking... Yeah, the color, it's just... I'm in a gray zone. My monitor is a little clear. Now, I don't think it's a monitor. I think it's just my adjustments on it. I
think I had the monitor adjusted to match to the other one that I had.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got it somewhere in between. I just didn't care anymore because I didn't have anything near what the new 2K monitor was. I just left it over there and just didn't care about it.
Right. Well,
so I had already screwed up the settings.
Hang on one second. So I just made 700 grand, Pappy. You want to run it again?
That one?
You need to do...
Yeah, I need to
2
do
more
2
PvE?
more.
Yeah, let's just do that one again.
That one takes a while, though.
I know.
Let's do something
I
faster.
mean... Huh?
Let's do
I know, but
something
there's more
faster.
chance of failure if we do another one. Which one do you want to do?
What do you mean more chance of failure? Let's just do defense
Well,
contract.
Okay, I'll do defense contract, but what ship are you taking? I need
I'll be
it to
taking
be
serious.
okay. Is Sirius what's your gun?
Halo.
Okay, you're in the Halo. If you're in the Halo, okay, then I'll take the Tyrant. Okay, but you have to remember one thing. The only thing that can kill me in this game is them fucking turtles. So I really need your help. Because my thermoactive weapon will not fucking dent them if they got their shield pointed to me. It's like
Right.
0 damage. So turtles are the only thing. I'll try to kill everything else, but you gotta get them fucking turtles. And if we stay together, we got it all the way. Okay. Gee.
Hey, do either of you know how to use OBS?
OBS?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is, so I guess
I-
that's no.
I've always failed to actually make it work properly for me.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Each time I got it to work, they updated something on it, and then I didn't know how to make it work anymore.
What is
I've
OBS?
just been ignoring the updates. It's open broadcaster software. It's
For
what everyone uses
streaming
to
and such.
stream and record.
Oh.
So that's what I've been using, but I can't get it to record overlays unless I have it set to record desktop.
What would you consider an overlay?
Like, do you run Star Conflict through Steam?
Yeah.
Have
Right.
you ever?
If you press Shift Tab, that's an
Mhm.
overlay.
Okay.
I can't get it to record that.
There's also
Well,
an
I wouldn't
overlay
want
with
it to.
Discord that could be used.
Yeah, I'm using it, but I can't get it to record that either unless it's the
Oh.
screen capture instead of capturing a specific window.
Mazer.
Color.
Someone posted the most Xrith.
Yeah.
He posted a perfect Art of War piece of artwork, and it fucking hits the nail on the head.
Are you talking in the fucking? You're clowning. I know. You gotta be fucking clowning. Oh, the guy. Yeah. He said, "Hey, Mazerguru, I found you." Yeah, that was fucking pretty funny. I told the
Huh?
guys at work about that one.
Confused.
art contest submissions.
Can you give me
Oh,
access
you can't.
to see those really quick?
Yeah. You should have. Oh, maybe not. Sure, I can.
I could just copy the picture and show them that.
Yeah. Do that.
Okay. And going into general chat.
Sure. I do like the bald head and the glasses. Like the only thing. Well, they don't know who him is. Left off the contact.
Whatever. I'll delete the second half.
Did you put it in yet?
It's in general.
Oh, I only have Allies General.
Oh, God. There you go. I'm sorry.
Oh. No.
They're trying to do an art contest to see who can come up with the best piece of artwork to represent Art of War, and someone found that image and then wrote Art of War across his man boobies.
So if I
and then they said, "This is
150
Mazer."
pounds. If I can gain 150 pounds, I think.
I think that's 200 pounds right there.
I got in the way of your tempest. Sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah,
If you don't mind, I don't mind. I'm gonna stay behind you, okay?
Okay.
'Cause you're the turtle killer. You got a good range on that thing?
Decent. It's about 6.5-ish kilometers.
Did you say you had the wormhole on there?
No, I don't.
You took it off?
There's one more demo man somewhere.
Where? I don't see him.
He went off into the distance. He was running away. There he is.
Fuck off!
Enemy ship
Got him.
destroyed.
Man, they improved the sound effects, you know, and it just thump thump thump.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Okay, I'm not even going for the turtles. I'll try to get rabbits.
Enemy ship destroyed. Enemy shields down. Enemy ship destroyed.
Oh, this is bad, bad, bad. I got turtles on me.
Ship destroyed.
Oh no. Why are you so far away? I thought you were gonna stay behind me.
Because of the sniper, sorry. I was trying to stay back. I'll reconstruct. It's not a big deal. I make duplicators. I'm down below. Actually, it put me in a better position to get them snipers. Are they still up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stay under here and go for the snipers if no one gets them.
Enemy shields down.
Although, man, I am slow as fuck.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Snipers look gone.
Yep. Only thing left is that turtle.
This ship's completely built for... It's not really built for this. Can you get these turtles?
I can try. They're out of my range though.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, following you. Should be okay now. Let's really take our time on this fuck, huh?
Is the commander stuck? Is he like stuck over there?
I don't know, but man, if I go get him, it's gonna really screw me in the last part. Oh, there he is. Yeah, we need him to chase us so we can get into position. Oh no, he's fucking gravity waving me. Oh, you prick. He so screwed me, dude.
Maybe you should use a wormhole.
Yeah, I normally do. I didn't. This ship is not really equipped for what we're doing here. I just didn't take the time to use my brain.
Oh well.
You caught me off guard. See? Yeah, typically I'd wormhole. Not wormhole. Yeah, I'd hyper over work on these demo men. Alrighty. Looking good. Very nice. What the hell are you chewing on?
A protein bar. It's my breakfast.
Okay. Are
I'm
you
out of
just getting
cereal.
up?
I got up when Sector Conquest opened.
Alright, guys. Have a good night.
Hey, you
Okay,
too.
see ya.
Just want to check in and make sure the monitor's
Yeah.
doing great
Hey.
for you.
Yeah, it's working great, thanks. And then have a good flight up to Alaska.
Oh, yeah, I will.
I hear that's really an adventure. You're flying into Anchorage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear that's an adventure. Have you ever flown in there before?
Yep.
Yep. All
Mhm.
right. Well, enjoy. Just don't look out the window. That's what I've been told.
Why? Oh, because your plane is normally slightly tilted sideways because of crosswinds?
Yeah, well, it goes in and it like has to do some loop around, and there's like a valley and there's a mountain on the side, and it loops around and it tilts, and you're like tilting next to the mountain, and then they have to fucking,
Sounds awesome.
yeah, just don't look
Mm.
out.
I would
Have a
look
good one.
out.
I would too,
Yeah.
but I have balls. Yeah. Okay, one more.
Mm-hmm.
How about Capture Dreadnought?
Okay, I'll have to fit some stuff then.
Oh, yeah, okay. And that takes a long time too. Not that long. Yeah, this ship is really good on Capture Dreadnought, the way it's outfitted. I'll get some water. Take your time. I'm not really in a hurry to do anything.
Okay.
So I've been flying a lot against for the last couple days in the
How are
tier
you
5.
talking to me?
Huh?
How are you talking to me? Didn't you just
Um,
leave?
On my headphones. I got wireless headphones. I can go
Oh, okay.
anywhere. I can go all over the house, out to my car. I can't seem to make it to the dumpster though.
Oh. I'm actually gonna go get some water too. That protein bar kind of dried out my
Okay.
mouth.
So you'll be AFK, no wireless.
Yeah. I thought about getting the wireless version of these, but these were on sale for
Oh,
like $40, and those were like
yeah,
$200
80
or
or
something. I don't even
yeah.
know.
I got these on sale for like 85, 90 or something.
Nice. All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello, 1 second. Fuck, I gotta type this. Are you smoking a bowl?
No, that was my water.
Fuck, that's some serious bong token going on there. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
So am I.
Okay. Capture Dreadnought. Hey. I hope we have someone on our team that knows how to fucking capture something. I can take out fighters and keep people covered, but man. Ooh,
Another?
another possible fucking recruit. We've been rocking the recruits lately.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are your requirements?
Gotta be 18.
Is that it?
That's it. I mean, you know, I would say that's it, but then I mean, don't be a fucking dickhead if I see in the chat going, yeah, fuck you, all these teams suck, I hate you all, this game sucks, everyone's OP, pay to play fuckers. Yeah, you're not getting an invite.
Darn. I was really hoping I could get in.
I know. I mean, I guess no dickhead rule. All right. Hey, we should do good. Yeah, we should do real good.
Listen up. Our main goal is to seize the indicated facilities. Begin the operation.
Aircraft carrier knows. That was probably the funniest line ever.
Do you guys have open invitations, like invites
Yeah.
set?
Yeah.
Do you ever get them?
We usually get like maybe 5 or 6 a week.
Okay.
Granted, we have to decline like 90% of them though.
Because of like requirements purposes?
Yeah, because we require that everyone has at least one, not one, 3 rank 7 ships that they can use in Sector Conquest, and that they have at least 100 battles worth of PvP experience, because we don't really, I mean,
You
we're
don't
okay.
write that on your...
No, we do. We have it on our corp
But people
thing.
still apply.
Yeah. But we require the 100 battles PvP experience because, I mean, we're
Yeah.
fine with people doing PvE, but we want PvP savvy players for Sector Conquest and stuff.
Exactly.
My spacebar keeps
on.
breaking. I'm gonna have to get a new keyboard soon. Like, I just bought this too. But it's a weird sort of off-brand Japanese keyboard, so what could I really expect? I just bought it because I didn't have enough money for what I actually wanted.
I'm doing what I call the wrecking ball fucking strategy here.
What's that?
I just drive in wrecking ball the place. I stay in the center, real center. Try to like just, I shoot at everything. I don't necessarily try to kill it. I mean, I do, but I don't. I just want to get their attention because they're stupid aliens, and if I shoot them, they will
Aliens.
attack me.
Aliens?
Pirates. The pirates. I mean, they're little AI fuckers that have a single-mindedness to them, so if I shoot them,
I'm like, ooh, I'm a kitty cat. Something shiny.
yeah, I'm the shiny object.
Except that you don't paint your ships the chrome colored, because
I make them, no, I'll make them red, so they're angry at me, you know?
the red goes faster.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
Paint it red so it goes faster?
Yeah. Have you ever heard that?
No, I like it though.
Oh. Something
Hilarious.
from Warhammer 40K or something? I don't know.
Yeah, see, Wrecking Ball, man, Wrecking Ball. Nothing shall survive. Yeah, it's pretty easy this way.
Yeah. I'm so used to having to have it like a dedicated team of 4 people just to run this one mission. Because until the last time we did this together, I hadn't even run it in T5 with destroyers.
Oh yeah, it's a pain. I mean, that's done right. Okay, I'm going down, down, down. I've done this mission a million times on fucking. I typically would load my vigilant, though. Much better versus turrets.
Ouch, I'm dying.
Die?
Yeah.
No dying.
Why is my pyrometer not turning on? That's odd. I'm trying to evade their fire, but then my spacebar just keeps not working. It's really fucking me up.
Okay, I poked a few of the aliens. I can get you some help.
Ouch.
Did you get any of those turrets yet?
I got one of them.
One? Okay, I got the other one.
Dang.
I mean, I got one. Okay. on
Why
my
is
way up.
everything shooting at me?
I'm a coming. I'll try to go wrecking ball on their ass.
These fucking pirate captains just keep respawning and automatically hitting me. It's really annoying.
Fuck you, you laser prick. Right.
Hey, I survived. I'm surprised.
Easy enough. I'm going up a little bit. Level off. quick as I can. See, I'm not the only one. Well, that was easy enough.
I'm already dying.
Already? Fuck, where are you? I see you.
Do I not have like any Oh, this is still my Spec Ops build. I have like max EM resist, but no kinetic. Oh my god. Okay.
I didn't see that. Well, we're gonna have to go through the rotation one more time.
No, we won't.
Oh, you fucks! Man, I gotta be fast. Okay. See, that was fucking a pleasure. I've spent like 20, 30 minutes on this fucking mission before with a crappy team, just fucking killing. Got like 225 fucking kills or something. Not on purpose either. No, I wasn't even farming.
I used to remember the reason anyone ever did this mission was that they could just have a group of 4 people, and then just on the second round, everyone would just go hide somewhere and then just kill everything, and just farm that until there were like 5 minutes left.
Yep, exactly. I've done it. Did it last year when they had the 2017 that mission. You needed to kill like 2017 fighters. Yeah, we did this one. Yeah, that was brutal.
Oh, there's my special module thing.
Oh, for the module for the day.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going after
You know
Phoenix
what
now.
You know what happened to me today? Weirdest thing.
No, what?
On my PvP mission for my purple, I decided I'd just run rank 9s because I hadn't run them all day really. So I said, fuck it, I'll run my rank 9 even though I'll get less iridium.
Alright.
So I ran my rank 9 in there and I put in my Nightingale just in case it's a beacon hunt. Nightingale works really good on beacons. If you don't got one, get one.
I've got one.
Okay, so I'm in there and I'm against this guy from Borg, and we start fighting over the first fucking beacon, and it's just one beacon at a time. So we're fighting over the beacon, and it went the whole time through that beacon, and it was still 200 to 200, 1 versus 1 the whole time. So then we got to the second beacon, and the same thing happened. It was just 100 to 100. It was just dead even. Every time we both got injured, we'd heal up, run off, whatever, come back. Neither of us could capture. So we get to the third beacon, and I'm like, well, fuck it. I am not even going to try to capture this beacon. I'm just going to kill this fucker. So I fucking started just focusing as hard as I could, best piloting skills I could muster. And I'm like, I'm going to kill this guy because he was in something quick. I don't remember what it was, something really fast and nimble. And so I fucking focused him and I fucking got him and I started really popping missiles at him real good. But I killed him and I captured the beacon finally. But it only had like 20 seconds left on it. But then we ran over to the next beacon, you know, I healed up and I did the same thing to him, but I killed him a little quicker this time, but I got him. And then I captured the beacon. So now I got up to about like 100, you know, I'm at like 100, he's at 200. Or other way around. I'm winning anyway by about 100. But we get to the third beacon, or the next beacon, and I killed him again. And when he respawned, he came back in and he sat there in the middle of the map and he just stopped. Like zero. He just stopped. Like, you win. And I still
Oh,
had
that's
like
a
70.
broken man right there.
Yeah, I had like 70 points to go, and he let me just run over to the one beacon. I got like my 60 or 50, whatever, from it. And then I went to the last beacon, and I flew right by him, and I kind of waved. I didn't shoot at him, though, because that would have been rude, but I just kind of waved out the window at him, and then I flew over to the next beacon and fucking captured it and won the game. And I gave him a thumbs up after the game, but yeah, he knew he couldn't beat that Nightingale, but it was a good game. He should have just kept playing. But this is a board guy, so I thought that was pretty cool. Not very often you get a board guy just to capitulate. He capitulated.
Interesting.
I
Very
know. Isn't that
interesting.
kind of weird?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have felt the same way on occasion, and there have been a few matches where it was so bad that I would just spawn in and I wouldn't touch my mouse or keyboard. But that was back in the old NASA days when they would do the massive spawn camping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just okay, I would just launch in and I would just cross my arms. It's okay, do your thing. But I never complained about it. I never fucking,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? You win. I mean, it would be foolish to try to fly my ship. I mean, unless you had like a fucking tackle or something, you could go invisible right away. Because you were dead within like 10 seconds.
Yeah. That still goes on in the tournaments.
I know. It happened, yeah, it happened to me today in one of the tournaments. Team, they were fucking good. It was Storm. Had like 6 Storm guys, 2 randos on their team. That might not have been randos because they all seem rather coordinated. They came over and they fucking.
Hey, you.
Huh?
You want to do some T3-ish PvP?
Okay. I'll bring my Nightingale.
I'm actually going to use rank 9 because not rank 9, rank 10 because I still have to level up my spiral.
Oh, so we have to go rank 10, but that'll bump us up to.
Yeah.
That might screw us.
Well,
Really?
usually we'll get into battles with other rank 9s. I don't know if we can queue as a group though, because I don't know if
Yeah, let's try it.
because usually it starts out as like a 1v1 and then other players load in as the battle continues. So I don't know if it'll get a battle against 2 other people.
Well, we won't know until we try.
Yep.
Well, just in case, I'm putting in rank 10 recon.
Yeah, I'm using my black bomber. Is that the only rank 10 recon? Yeah, that's the only rank 10 recon. Isn't that interesting?
Oh! My Tycon's a rank 10. I know you'll hate me, but it needs
Ew.
synergy. It
Ew.
needs synergy!
Ew, gross.
I know, but it needs synergy. It really does. It needs all the help it can get.
Fine.
All I'm doing is I'm just trying to get it up to rank 15 just because. Fuck it. You might want it one day.
So disgusting.
I know it is. I 100% agree with you. I honestly hate the fucking thing. But I kind of want to get it up to rank 15 and try out all the modules so I want to be able to see its deficits. Where's it weak? And I can't really get that from just talking to people. I have to fucking live through it.
Yeah.
And see who kills me and what do they kill me with. you know.
I would do that too, but I've been stuck at rank 9 because these stupid
I know.
controlling Xenobots for like the past 9 months or something.
Controlling Xenobot. Well, I'll sell you 2 of mine if you sell me 2.
I only need 1.
I'll sell you 1 of mine if you sell me 1. You need a controlling Xenobot.
Yeah.
You sell me a signal nano receiver.
I
We'll
don't know
just
if I
put
have
the
that.
price for 300. Well, I could use
What's
any of
this?
them. Any of the 5.
Go to trade. Go to parts or ship parts, or is it parts? It's parts. Is it? don't
I
know.
just click on
In
components and scroll down.
storage. Alright, so you wanted.
First, I'll just
What was
send you
it?
1 controlling. I'll take a signal nano receiver or instruction
Signal
nano.
receiver.
Do you
I
have
don't
any
have
of those?
any of those.
Any of the 5?
I've got like 10 accumulating crystals.
Accumulating xenocrystals?
Yeah.
Okay, sell me 1 of those.
Alright.
Okay, you sell me 1 of those. Just make the price 300. I'll make the price. You need a controlling xenobot, right?
Is that what it is?
Just make sure we get the right one. We
Yes,
do this all the
controlling
time.
Xenobots. It's the there, this. The thing.
I mean, we both lose 30 GS. Big
Yeah.
fucking deal.
Oh, geez, sorry. Just
See, this
sneezing
is why
back
you have
on.
corp. This is why you have corp mates. You're like honored guest corp mate. Unofficial.
Yay, now I can do so. Oh wow, that's a whole lot of stuff I can do now. But which one do I do? I gotta do one that gets me a lot of points that I can get a little higher rank with. See, so this is 60 points. I wanna do some of those blueprint things, but if I do those, then it becomes a real pain to just level it up. What is this? Crystal catalyst. What's this one? Virtual particle condenser. Okay. Emergency jump. What's this? Emergency stasis system.
I don't.
Satellite gross. Satellite crystal. That's so stupid.
Why would they make a recon the most powerful ship in the game? Is just had to have been a vodka-induced conversation.
Yeah, because recons are supposed to be scouts. They're supposed to
Yeah.
have the least DPS.
The whole fucking reason of making one, a recon is to
Yeah.
fucking scout the enemy, look around. I mean, I would think like a module that would just, for 10 seconds, it illuminates everyone within 5,000 or 8,000, just everyone on the map,
That's
Something
odd.
that, or drop drones that have fucking super capability to locate everyone. It's a locating ship. It should have been focused on locating, not impossible to kill. Kill a fucking
Oh,
vigilant with it.
man.
What do you need now?
I leveled it up.
And now you need something
I
else.
didn't actually level it up. I unlocked the one of the blueprints so I could gain access to the jump crystal special module, because I'm getting the special module so I can see what each ship looks like, because I still don't. I want to be able to recognize which version of the
Oh,
ship
right.
uses which special module, but I can't really do that unless I have each special module. So,
Yep.
but it says when I try to switch it, it says switching a node in the group will decrease the number of evolution points and make activation of the selected node unavailable, because the return crystal takes 5 points, and the I'm just barely rank 9. Is this right? Yeah, I'm at 600 points. So if I get rid of the return crystal, then I'm at 595 points. So then I can't use the rank 9 things anymore. So I need to go get something before that. But now my next upgrade is going to take 1 molecular xenoassemblers and 2 controlling xenobots. What is the deal with controlling xenobots? They never drop. And like, you need so many of them. So dumb.
But did you know that it changes? Did you know that?
What changes?
Okay, so if you click on something and it takes one of the 5
Oh,
items,
yeah, it changes around. But I'm always having to
changes.
use these xenobots for like more of the more recent upgrades that I've done. But they never drop. And it's so dumb. What even is this? Tie all launcher. Is that the sphere thing? No. That's the Tarok beamer. Tie all. Oh, that's the retarded missile thing. Oh, that is so dumb. I should be doing, what's on? Auto destroyer, okay, never mind then.
Welcome to Station Elenium Theta, the first human outpost in Crystal.
What does it do? Xeno resources container, what's that? Xeno resources container, okay, so that's that one.
Are you doing the Iridium evolution?
Well, I've been doing them, but they're so
That's
dumb
the
because
one
I
you
have to do
do.
them at like rank 15. And I
I
don't
know.
do rank 15 because it's so autistic.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I completely agree.
the worst thing to have ever existed
But
in
you
the history
can-
of anything
but-
ever.
So why is your Iridium ship up to rank 15?
Oh, because that's the Tharga one. And
Oh,
Tharga doesn't
okay.
take any of those stupid parts.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't even get it to 15. I got it to, it was rank 11. And then when they decreased the points that you could put into it, then it jumped to 15. But I had it at rank 11, so I could still use rank 11 ships in co-op versus AI to get the stuff for the stupid missions. But then they were like, no, it's actually 15. Destroy or help destroy 25 ships using kinetic damage with rank 15s. I'm not even gonna fly rank 15s. That's retarded. Who in their right mind would ever fly rank 15?
Rank 15 PvP?
Yeah. You're just gonna get like a 1v1 against a Taiken or something. That's all that 15 is. It's just one
Well,
ones
that's
against
why you load a
Tycoons.
Jaguar. Tycoon won't even want to come near you.
Why were we not in queue?
Because you've been talking.
Oh, well, throw us in queue. I was waiting all this time, like, why aren't we getting a battle yet?
It was your fault.
My fault. You know, I should just use my Iridium alt and then do those stupid alien missions on there and then just give them to this account.
Give what?
All the materials that I get from the alien things, because the Iridium
That's a good
missions.
way to do it, but you have to sell them at minimum price, and you will
Yeah.
pay.
So I'll end up losing
GS
30
out of the deal.
GS every time.
Was that the minimum price? Was 30 on those?
It's 300.
Or 300?
Yeah.
Still not a bad idea, but you should know that I will trade any of those pretty much. I'm just trying to max out on all of them actually.
Alright, can I have 900 GS worth of stuff then?
No.
Oh. I need 3 parts to use the special module. Because I ain't flying no stupid T5. You see this 1.11 win-loss ratio? The moment I go up to T5, first battle, it's going to be 1.2. It's going to drop that fast. Then the second battle, it'll be 8.5.
But how do you even
Not
get it
8.5,
above 1? I just
0.85.
don't even understand because
If you win more than 50% of your battles.
I realize that, but I don't know how people really get that number up because, you know, one person in a battle of 8, because I usually play T3, so
Yeah.
in a battle of 8, you
Well, the
know,
thing is, if you want to increase your win-loss ratio, you don't do PvP, you do sector conquest. Because you can solo a sector conquest battle, you can't solo a PvP battle anymore, unless you have alien ships.
so my sector conquest is hurting my number too, because I lose those all the time. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not real worried about that. You know, the only one I'm trying to really do on
What's
that
that?
one, I do want to increase my average kills in battle, but see, it almost doesn't work with my personality because I'm generally looking to support the team, and I don't worry about, like, I don't need to be the star of the team. I try to look at like the overall picture of the battle and then support it in the best way I can.
Right.
And sometimes it's killing and sometimes it's capturing and, you know, stay alive and capture, and I don't really worry about it. I don't know. But I would like to get that number up. But a lot of times, you know, like if I'm running a Nightingale, I can run a Nightingale all day long and just capture beacons, and
Yeah.
I don't get a single kill all fucking day.
Yeah.
So that kills that number. And I got so many games in right now that, you know, budging that number at all.
Oh, hey. Guess what I did?
Hmm.
I sat for about 2 hours in queue to make a video. What do you think happens when you get to 60 minutes in queue? Does it add an hour thing? What do you think?
Oh. Does it give you like a negative number?
No, it just goes to 61 and keeps going.
Hmm.
What do you think happens when you get to 99 minutes in queue?
Oh shit, it goes back to 01.
No, it just goes up to 100, and the thing shifts over a bit.
Well, good to know.
Yeah. Most important information ever. Now I'm gonna
Alright.
wait. I'm gonna see if I can get some free time, 16 hours of free time, and then just wait in queue for 1,000 minutes.
You're kind of a masochist. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
Welcome back.
So this will be my last game.
Okay. If we ever get it.
If we ever get it.
You know what? Let's just queue
Hello,
solo.
Mazer.
Hey, what's going on, Clay?
Not much.
Mazer,
That's open
Yes,
again.
launching.
queue solo.
I am queuing. Right in. Into
Aw,
a game that's
man.
existing.
I didn't even get one yet. Oh. What time is it now? Wow, it's been like an hour just since Scepter Conquest ended. And I haven't even done anything except those 3 PVs. What you watching?
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean the. Where's the remote? 1 moment.
Oh, he died. So sad.
Okay, bring it on, you little fuck. Ha 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 ha!
What'd you do?
Oh, I fucking hived his little fucking pukey ass.
Ew. Why are you using an alien ship? That's so disgusting.
The alien ships need love too.
Not
Too
for
soon?
me.
Racist.
Yeah. Yeah, I am racist against
What?
aliens. Speciesist.
Well, they do kind of
Wow. Xenophobia much?
Yeah.
They kind of smell. That's my only beef. And they don't really taste good, and there's no really way to spice them when you cook them.
So I went to the grocery store earlier today.
Fuck.
Can you believe it? They were completely out of those live crystal containers. Well, I guess they're called xenocrystals now, but
At the grocery store?
yeah, they're completely out of live crystals.
That sucks.
Yeah.
ships are all fucking retarded.
Yeah, they really are.
Hey, stay together, guys. You get into a game yet?
No.
Yeah, I dare you to come over that fucking top of that rock, you little fuck. Damn, 49 seconds left.
You've only been in that battle for like 4 minutes now. It's already over. Well, in that case, I'll wait until you're out of the match before I re-enter queue.
Got a whole bunch of people in the Chris. So Clay, how you been? You haven't been playing the game lately. What's going on?
Locked out of Steam. Jumping through hoops to get it back. Fun.
Sorry to hear.
And also computer issues. I have to be very careful because one of the fans is not working properly, and I don't want to fry my computer. So
Dang,
play a little bit of there and there.
that sucks.
Yep.
Those fans are really, 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 really cheap, by the way.
I know, but I'm waiting for it to come over to my place so we can replace it.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
a
you ready to launch?
120 millimeter fan
One,
at the
two,
rear of
three.
the computer.
Yeah,
Right
those are
now-
like so easy to fucking replace. You buy one for like $6 to $9 or something.
Yeah, my dad found one that was $80, but sold for $6.
They're all $6.
No, this one was one of those special ones.
Yeah, I had a special one too, and it was all lit up and everything cool, adjustable fucking speeds, $6. Are you on my team?
No. I haven't
I
got
joined
one yet.
I'm joining an epically losing battle.
Oh,
So
gross.
please be on my team.
It could be worse.
Yeah,
it could
we
have already
be-
been lost. You just join at the last second
Yeah,
and then
I
defeated.
know. That
We
happens.
could have had 3 Titans and Thargas and Wazgots to fight.
You should actually like Claymore. He fucking hates those alien ships.
Hey, I
use
got a
them
battle.
by-
Oh, it's a 2v2.
It's a love-hate relationship more, like...
Yeah, I love to hate him.
Did you got into a match and it's not with me?
Yeah, it's a 2v2.
But let me log on to Star Conflict. Let me join in this madness.
So you said you couldn't log in.
I said I got my Steam back.
Oh,
I was
oh,
explaining why it wasn't on.
Goodness me.
sorry. Nothing I could do. I was fucking flying full speed, 700.
Mazer hates Jar Jar Binks.
Who doesn't?
Woohoo!
I can sound like him.
Bless you.
What
Thank
the
you,
hell?
sorry.
Is that the new destroyer?
What?
All right, epically coming back here. Epically coming back. Oh,
We've captured the first beacon. Keep going.
Oh, my
Looks
teammate
like the
died.
Federation's getting a new ship.
Oh, yeah. It's called the
Wolfhound.
It's a gunship.
Damn. That thing looks evil.
Why is this guy using pirate ships? Oh, crap. What?
Welcome to Star Conflict, where bullshit
Crashed.
reigns supreme.
Clay,
I know.
positive attitude.
How can you have a positive attitude when this game is in such a bad state?
Or it literally likes to make you rage.
Well, I'm just positive that my being angry isn't going to change the state of the game, so.
It can, you know, if you're Russian. But unfortunately, you're not.
Claymore, Clay, relax. One funny joke. It wasn't that good even. We need to work on your medication, brother.
What
Mazer.
medication?
See, now that was funny.
Have you guys heard of nuclear hail?
Wait, what?
Do you guys know who nuclear hail is?
Nope.
Oh.
Who is he?
He's some guy who was like really popular on the forums, and whenever he said, "Oh, I don't like this, I'm quitting," then they would immediately change it. Thing is,
Why?
he spoke English, so that's what's interesting about it.
Wow, Russians giving a crap what American says.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Imagine that.
That's a Hail Mary wish.
But yeah, he was
Yeah.
he had contributed the most out of anyone on the forums, Russian or English. So when he was like, "This is ridiculous, I'm leaving," and then they're like, "No, we fixed it, come back." But eventually, with these alien ships, he was just like, "No, I'm leaving permanently, forever. There is no coming back." It's like, yeah, I would too. I would, but
But
for
there's
some
no
reason I
suitable,
didn't.
there's no
Yeah, there's
suitable
no
replacement.
no other Star Conflict like game. No spaceships.
Mm-mm. I know.
That's
I
the
like
only
to
reason
fly.
I still play.
Yeah, I like to fly, like fighter jet games, stuff like that. I love sci-fi. There you go.
I can never stop playing this game. The angrier I get, the more I can't move away from the game. So pretty much I'm a masochist in this sense.
Okay. Well, you're on your own.
Yes, I am.
Not you, Clay.
Alright.
That'll teach you to alien ships.
Oh, wait till they catch you by yourself then. And see how long you stayed with that idea.
Alright, I'm gonna go watch TV. I've been here all
I'm already
day.
watching TV.
We know.
I will go Jar Jar. Okay.
You will go mute.
Oh, you should have been here when I first did the Jar Jar Binks impression in front of him. With that reaction. Immediate, never to do it again.
Okay, well, I'm leaving, so you can do it after I leave.
I can
Okay,
go Jar
lucky
Jar.
you, Paps. See you tomorrow.
Oh no.
Remove this potential murder weapon.
Remove this potential murder weapon.
It's the show I'm watching. The Ranch.
Never heard of it. Why am I not
American.
paying tax?
I think it's more of a redneck farm show, but more on the comedy side.
Gotcha.
Alright. I'm literally one state away from Mazer.
Oh, nice.
I'm from Idaho, and yes, before you go with that damn joke, am I the hoe? I heard.
I'm sort of close to that, I guess. I mean, not really, but sort of. I'm in Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm more in the southern part of Idaho. If you ever do go to Boise, Idaho, be very careful in Kuna. Gangs and all sorts of holy shit is over there. As long as you stay in the good spots.
I'll just come over to your house and just chill over there. No gangs, right?
No.
Right.
Not us. You want to join me in rank 15 PvEs? Just for shits and giggles?
I'm trying to grab my my beryllium from taxes.
Oh shit,
I'm
I
doing
need to be
PvP.
fast. Oh, mind if I join you? Capitan?
I'm doing rank 10, well, 9 and 10. So I don't think you'll be able to join me in a group unless there's another group in queue, which, you know, there isn't. So we'd have to queue solo and just hope that we get against each other or on each other's team. Now, that's enough of that.
So it looks like I have a fan.
It's my favorite drinking buddy. Alright, Mr. Jaja Bean, say hello.
Oh no.
Who's Kohler?
Why would you do this?
Because it brings you pain and makes me smile.
Makes me sad, depressed.
Gorsh. Stick around, I'm full of bad ideas. Oh, fuck.
So who's Kohler?
That's
on
Is he not a member of your corp? If he isn't, then he was some guy that Mazer was talking to about a monitor.
Oh, he's like, it says like backup admin to this Discord.
I don't know.
I posted up a South Park picture of a spoof. I put our war on the T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I said it was Mazer. Posted up on the art contest, and looks like somebody found my photo and posted it on every fucking channel.
Someone, I don't remember who, someone was trying to tell me about it, but I didn't have access to the art contest thing, so they put it in general chat, and I was like, no, I only have access to Allies general. So then they put it there too.
Yeah, it's on the Allies general too. It's the CEO of the Corp. That's why I found it.
Freaking with the Viking.
I was gonna flip major shit about it, but he already logged on.
Oh. What the hell?
Oh, he left.
Oh, shite. Now who am I gonna drive insane with?
Me?
Ooh, you volunteering to lose your sanity?
Yes, I am.
Welcome! Come party with Jar Jar!
Oh no. Oh, what have I done?
Oh my god, oh god, that reaction. That was just too beautiful.
Who takes a destroyer into a beacon hunt like this when they're already losing?
Crazy people.
Yeah, evidently.
Or they think they're gonna be the ultimate badass and then they're not.
Congratulations, boys. Mission successful.
Uh-oh. Hey, Vu!
Yes.
Welcome to my insanity.
Hello, Clay. Hi, Paps.
Hello.
Oh, no one wants to party with Jar Jar.
Don't
Correct.
start that.
Correct. You are absolutely correct.
It's already too late. I already went in Jar Jar.
I'll have to mute you.
Even that's Paps.
What's this?
Sometimes.
Throwing these.
How's your day, Pappy?
It could be better.
Yeah,
Could be
it's
worse.
always that way.
Yeah.
Could be raining.
Could someone throwing a jawbreaker at you from a car?
Where did... It's on.
Some asshole threw a jawbreaker at me outside the car. That would be fucking funny.
That is kind of funny,
It is
actually.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
here's
you're
the real
talking about-
kicker. I picked up his jawbreaker, smashed his window out as he was running
With a
with
jawbreaker?
his jawbreaker.
Interesting.
One knows you can shatter a windshield with a potato.
It all depends on how cold it is outside.
Yeah.
I can think of other things to do with
This
the
idiot
potato than...
decided to take it, made a potato, and made it smooth and pretty much a smooth bear tech with the potato. I put the propellant in and told him, hold it, not light it. So we were preparing other stuff with it to go with it, like a little streamer underneath. He puts the potato in, into the point where we were going to launch it. He held it upwards, lit the fuse, and all we hear is floop. And a few seconds of nothing, then erupted with a window shattering and a car alarm.
One of the best things to do with a potato is you just drill a hole in it about the size of a dime, and then you peel the potato and you stick it up a car muffler, up the tailpipe, and when they start their car, you know, they can drive for like an hour or for like a mile, and then because the potato causes, you know, the exhaust to like slowly back up all the way through. What happens is the car stalls, and then because the hole is in the potato, they shut the car off and they pull the side of the road. That action alone relieves the pressure in the tailpipe, and they'll like lift up their hood and they'll check wires and stuff, and then they start the car and it's fine. And they go for like another mile down the road, and all of a sudden the compression, you know, causes the thing to shut down again, and they stop by the road, you know. But you got to peel the potato, because if you just stick it up there with the skin on it, the pressure in the exhaust pipe will actually blow it out. So you peel it, and then you stick it up there, and the starch of the potato actually helps it stick in there.
Like
But
glue.
you can go for like days, and then they'll end up taking it to a mechanic, and
There's a potato in here.
No,
Hey,
sometimes the mechanics cannot even figure out because they think it's an engine problem, when all it is just a simple compression. And because there's a hole in it, there's exhaust, and when they shut the car off, it relieves the pressure, and slowly, it comes to normal, and the car starts automatically again. It's actually a pretty fun little joke to do on people.
Until you have to go take it to the mechanic and get a huge bill.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's not my problem.
Should have been smarter.
Yeah. It's
Should've
kind of
checked
hard to get
inside.
fingerprints off of a potato anyway, so. But we used to do that a lot.
I bet you made the mechanic a happy man.
Well, no, sometimes, people can figure it out themselves. And then there's other times where if they rev it, it builds up enough compression that it breaks that potato seal and it will fly out.
Imagine standing behind it and just getting hit by a potato.
It'll just shatter. But if you do it correctly and like use a broomstick and shove it really far up in there, it takes a long time, and people can't look with a flashlight because it's so far up in there. I used to like cut one end off of it, and that's the flat end, and then I had a little piece of cardboard nailed onto the end of a broomstick, and I would, it helps push that potato up and keep it straight.
Or a banana.
Because you want that hole to be straight so that the exhaust does come out. If they're just idling, it's fine because it doesn't build up enough compression. It's like when they're going like 30 and 40 miles an hour down the street. There's so much pressure building up out, and it can't exit out the little dime-shaped hole that it slowly back pressure. It's actually pretty fun to do. And it doesn't hurt the engine. It's not like putting sugar in somebody's gas tank or something. It's not.
What does this sugar do to the gas?
The sugar.
It
the sugar
puts a bunch
melts,
of stuff in it.
and it becomes it. It doesn't really hurt the gas. What happens is when it goes into the pistons and ignites, it crystallizes and causes like a buildup that can't get off the spark plugs or anything, and it just corrodes and
Destroys the engine.
yeah, because it crystallizes, it becomes hard, almost like a rock, and you have to like take the engine apart and like drill it out or buff it out, or it's you're basically like creating a rock surface in there.
And you have to chisel it out.
Yeah, well, you're basically damaging an engine, and sometimes you have to replace the engine. But there's much better things to do. I mean, the sugar in the gas tank is such an old trick that, nowadays it's almost impossible to even get in somebody's gas tank. They either have a locking gas cover or a locking cap. So, but there's other things you can do that's a lot more fun.
And cheaper.
And cheaper. How much does a potato cost?
$8, depending.
Well, what? It's like $3 for a bag of potatoes. Just find the one.
Oh, I know a
just
place
the
where
right
you
size.
get shit giganta potatoes.
Well, you measure whoever you're going to do it to. You measure the size of their pipe, and then you shove it in there. And if you really have time, there's all kinds of things. You can stick like screens and stuff up in there.
Or a confetti and make a
SOS pads. SOS pads are another thing that work pretty well. You just take the steel wool of the SOS pad and shove it up in there. Because that will actually spark after a while, and they'll get sparks out of there. As they're going down the road, their exhaust starts sparking. Another thing to do, but it's damaging. This is like what you do to your ex or some asshole neighbor or something like that. Just get a piece of bologna and and you just like put it on the roof of their car. You do it like when they go to bed, so that the bologna sits there for like hours and hours and hours. And then when they wake up, there'll be a piece of bologna on their car. They'll just brush it off, and not much. They won't really pay attention to it until they wash their car. Because as soon as they wash their car, the bologna. There's something about bologna that like eats through paint, and the paint is actually like just sitting above the metal. And when they wash their car, especially with a power washer, it just takes that entire circle straight off. And they're looking at bare metal. And if you do it like with little pieces of bologna all over the car, you just make a polka dot. You just take their paint off.
Oh, that must be fucking fun.
Well, battery acid does the same thing. If you get pure battery acid, not from the battery, but like from the store, like you're gonna put it in, and you just walk up with a water bottle and just put it on a car. It actually dries, and they don't know there's anything wrong with their car whatsoever until they power wash it, and the paint just peels right off. And because it's acid, it's already eaten through the paint, and it's down into the metal, and they'll start rusting like right away. But those are mean things. That's what you do to like your ex or something.
Like the X from the deepest pizza of Saint Zanus.
Yes, that kind of X. You also just like loosen lug nuts, because the wheel like slowly. They don't actually feel it. You loosen them. You don't take them off. You just like loosen them, and the wheel will actually wobble, and it tears up the thread of the lug nut. And then if anybody tries to tighten it, it's like an automatic strip, and at that point they have to replace the hub. But you got to take the risk that if anybody sees you loosening lug nuts, and something happens and they have an accident, you're going to get in trouble there. But there's all kinds of safe things to do besides that. You can come up with a really long screwdriver and just puncture a radiator, and that as long as they don't see the radiator fluid on the ground, you can. They're gonna drive for a couple of miles, and then all of a sudden their car overheats. And some people do not pay attention to the idiot light that says hot engine and keep driving and ruin their engine. But that's like a safer thing. You're not really hurting. The lug nut thing, it's questionable. You can do it like with one or two, and the wheel will still stay on, but it will slowly wear away the threads on the wheel. And if you know somebody that's just like really stupid, and they listen to like any suggestion that you do, you wait until it's snowing out and they have ice on their window, and you say, "Dude, don't scrape the ice off. Just go get hot water." Because if they're so stupid to realize what you're telling them, they deserve. And they'll go take a whole thing of hot water from the faucet and throw it on that glass, and it's just like.
Better learn thermodynamics or thermal expansion.
Well, it's just a sad situation. That there are people that do not pay attention in science class. That if you take something cold and stick it in hot, or something hot and stick it in cold, there's a molecular action there that is like enhanced. There's also some. You can go to. There's a store called Hot Topic. I don't know if you guys have it in.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Well, at Hot Topic, they sell window decals. They're clear, and one of them is like bullet holes. And you go buy a bunch of those little stickers, and you just walk up to somebody's car and put like 2 or 3 stickers on that actually look like bullet holes. And they're realistic looking. I mean, you really, some people, it's like, oh my God, somebody shot my window. And they're calling like Safe Light and getting their windows repaired. And all it is just a sticker. You can also buy ones that you stick on the metal of the car, and it looks like somebody shot the metal of the car. You have to do a little trimming with a razor on it, because if you just buy it and stick it on there, you can see the plastic edges. So you just get a razor knife and trim it so that that plastic doesn't show, and then it looks realistic. I used to work for a company that all they did was, practical jokes. Like office jokes and car jokes. You park your car in the parking lot and, I actually had an office by the window so I could see my car in the parking lot. Anybody came near it, I'd walk out. Did you fucking do anything to my car? But they used to do stuff to me in the office all the time. The funniest one I thought I cracked up when they did it is, I have a habit at the end of the day, I wash my coffee cup and I get a paper towel and I put it on my desk and I turn the cup upside down so that it doesn't get dust or dirt in it and the cup is clean in the morning.
Yum.
And I came in one morning and they had put coffee grounds in the cup and turned it upside down back on my desk and pulled the piece of paper out. And so it's sitting there on my desk just like normal, and I lift up my coffee cup and had coffee grounds all over my desk. And it wasn't like dry coffee grounds, it was like used dry coffee grounds. The dry coffee grounds would have been easy to clean up, but
God.
But the wet ones was kind of messy. But it's just stuff. Another one that we used to do is we would get Vaseline, and when you put it on the inner earpiece of their phone, just in the little cup part, not on the whole earpiece itself,
right.
Just in that little divot. And because Vaseline is clear, I mean, you really have to like smooth it out, because most people don't even look at the receiver. But there's that, if you got a glob there, they'll see it. They'll see the reflection on the light or something. So you smooth it out and make it real smooth looking. And then you call them. You call their extension. And they pick up the phone and they put it right to their ear. And all of a sudden they've got this huge glob of Vaseline, like in their ear, like in the creases of their ear and everything. And it's like, you motherfucker.
Oh God.
I mean, those are harmless pranks. They're funny, but they're harmless. You just go wash off or. But Vaseline, especially if you do it in the morning, it's unless you take a shower, it's kind of hard to get Vaseline off in a restroom. You can wipe it off and you can kind of wash, but it's just not the same as sitting under the shower with the proper amount of soap and stuff. It's not designed to come off easy. And it gets down in like the creases of your ear and in your ear canal. It's well worth the trick.
When I was in high school, we had this one big old prank happen in our school. A couple of kids of the school decided to make people think they lost their car, like you see on the internet.
Uh-huh.
They take the thing that covers over the cars and just waits for the people to come try to look for their car. A lot of the people saying, "What the fuck? Where's my car?" You can hear
There's
it.
actually car covers that look like other cars you too.
Yeah, that's
I
what
actually,
they were
I actually have a really funny story about that. I used to have an Eagle Vision, and it had a really interesting paint job on it. The paint would actually change color based on whatever the light spectrum was. And we had gone and bought the car, and it was daylight. It was like six in the evening when we go down and we sign the papers and we drive it off the lot. And my wife at the time goes, "Hey, let's stop at Walmart and on the way home and get some stuff." And so we're in Walmart like 2 or 3 hours, and it's like 9 o'clock by the time that we get out. And we walk out of Walmart, and I'm like, "Where the fuck is our car?" Because we had bought, in the daylight, the car was like a grayish green, all right? But we couldn't find the car in the parking lot because the lights, the parking lot lights were like a different, it made the paint job purple.
Huh.
And so we're looking at a car, and it's like, what the fuck? Where's our car? We're looking for a gray car. And my wife is like, "It's got to be this car. It's got to be. You parked right by the light." And I'm like, "We didn't buy a fucking purple car." And she's like, "Just try it." And so I put the key in, and it opened the door, and I'm like, "Oh my God, we got to go down. I don't want a fucking purple car." And so we get all the way home. I leave the car in the driveway because I'm going to take it back to the dealer because we didn't want a purple one. We wanted a gray one. And so the next morning, I get up, have my breakfast, and it's like 10 o'clock because the dealer didn't open till 10. And in Arizona, at 10 o'clock, the sun is like almost overhead, and it's real bright.
Yeah.
And I go out in the park, to go drive to the car dealer, to go chew him out for selling a purple car. And the car is like an entirely different color. It's not gray. It's not purple. It's like got the morning sun, and it's entirely different. It was like a goldish color. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought like the dealer came and like put a gold car in our parking lot, and and I tried the key, and I'm like, God damn it. And so I open up the glove compartment, and I get the sales, all the sales paper out, and I read that the paint job on it is like this special, $2,000 option on it that has like reflective material, and that depending on the wavelength of the light, and the little rider that came with it says that your car will change colors almost, all different shades of the rainbow, even as it's going down the street. And I'm like, what the fuck? All I wanted was a frickin' gray car, but I ended up getting, because the color was actually like really cool. It was like a grayish, almost like an army green, but with a grayish tint to it. And that's the one that I liked the most, but it only was that color at like 6 o'clock in the evening, and but that, we must have spent like 10 minutes in the parking lot walking around looking for our car. And I would hit the remote, the panic, and I'm like, there it is, it's over there somewhere. And we'd hear it, and by the time we get there, it stops beeping. And my wife is like, what the hell? Where's our car? It was just hilarious. I mean, it was just like, but that's what you get for not reading all your paperwork when you buy a car. But from every time I went into the office, everybody was like, "Did you buy a new car today?" And I'm like, "No, it's the same fucking car. It just changes colors." They used to call it the chameleon. But that was like a super, super cool car.
I do that car now.
What kind do I have now? I have a GFT.
That one you had that was so cool.
Oh, my ex totaled it. She pulled out of a parking lot.
Little shit.
$44,000. $44,000. She pulled out of the parking lot and got T-boned. It was her fault.
She wanted a new car?
No, that came later.
How she totaled that car then?
she was pulling out of the parking lot and didn't look, and she was pulling out of a grocery store parking lot, and she looked left, didn't see any traffic, looked right, and then pulled out. What she should have done is look left again, because there was a car there. It was in her blind spot or something, and she pulled out right in front of it and T-boned it and wrecked. That was my car too. She didn't drive her car that day. She drove my car and totaled it.
Why was she driving your car? That's bull crap.
Because I take my car into the dealer like every quarter, like every 3 months. I take my car into the dealer and I have them completely go over it and make sure everything's fine on it. So it like purrs like a kitten, and anytime anything's like broken, I repair it, but I repair it with like performance, like I needed some tie rods once. And so instead of just doing the tie rods, I had them do a complete performance upgrade on the entire undercarriage. So that the thing would go around a quarter and from the right-hand lane and turn into the right-hand and never squeal a tire. And I could do that at like 50, 60 miles an hour and just make a 90-degree turn. If you've ever been in an Eagle Vision, it's an all-wheel drive car, and it's all electronically computer controlled. And so, even the steering wheel does not actually.
That sounds kind of frightening.
The steering wheel doesn't even touch the actual wheels. It's all electronic.
Yeah, that kind of worries me. Someone can easily.
No, it's actually it's a cool concept, but all
What
it
if your
has
battery
is
dies like on the road? You can't turn.
Well, then the car just dies. There is like a little safety rod, but it's not the actual steering column. The steering column just ends right at the firewall. And then you open the hood and there's like no steering column coming through the firewall because it's all electronic. But there's like this little rod, there is a little safety rod that if anything were to happen to the car like automatically drifts to the right so that it gets you off the road. But most of the time it just shuts down and you just like, you're in there's no engine or anything. And there's only 2 times it ever did that when I first got it. And that's what got me in the habit of just taking it in constantly. And, those guys love me because I was there every quarter. And I'm like, I'm coming in, I'm going to drop it off. Just find whatever needs fixing and just fix it. But that was my baby. And that's why, she was mad. Or she was crying when she called me and said, "You're going to be mad at me. I just wrecked your car."
Destroyed.
I'm like, God damn it.
Lady, I need to
But
smack you.
I ended up getting the car I have now out of and the one I have now is it's not all-wheel drive, but I have a lot of fun in it. It's a little Pontiac GXP, and I
wish your wife didn't just wreck your cars. That's a waste of money.
Well, she's an ex. She was my wife at the time, but now she's an ex. And she actually had one of her own. She had a Oldsmobile Aurora, which is like a 500 horsepower off the factory line car, and then I had it enhanced. So the thing went, it's probably like 525 horsepower by the time she wrecked it. But she blew the engine on it, and so I was.
How?
It's a race car, dude.
Does that woman despise technology?
Well, no, she was getting ready to divorce me, and so she didn't want to have. She was getting ready to divorce me, and she knew that if we had 2 cars, she would get one and I would get the other. So she wrecks her car and junks it, so that she wanted the judge to award her my car, and I wouldn't have a car. That's what her plan was, but it backfired on her because the judge wouldn't give her my car. So she's carless at this point. To this day, she still doesn't have a car.
Because she's a jackass.
Well, she can't afford one. She never worked or anything. I paid for everything.
So she's pretty much a stay-at-home mom without the kid type.
Yeah, and she used to just like get in the car and go to the ATM, take out $500 and go do whatever she wanted. you know. But now she has to work. She has to pay her own rent. She has to pay her own utilities, and she only makes like $2,000 a month, and that's not enough to live in the lifestyle that she used to live. She has to live in a little 1-bedroom apartment. You know, she gave up a 3,000 square foot house, and now she's in a little 1-bedroom apartment. She can barely afford that. But, you know, that's what she wanted. It just backfired on her. That's all. She thought she would get like all this money and all this crap and
like I think she watched too many Hollywood movies or shows.
No, she was listening to people at work that were telling her
I thought she
crap.
didn't work.
Well, after my boys left the house, she worked part-time. But she didn't really have to work, but she was bored being at home, and the boys weren't there anymore. You know,
Right.
she just wanted to do something, and so she got a part-time job. But she was only working for like a year or two, and then somebody at work put it in her head that she'd be better off on her own if she divorces me and gets half of everything. And she was trying for the house too. She wanted the house because she wanted to like either sell the house or have the boys move back in with her if she got the house. Because my boys are older. They're all over 18. And they all moved out. But if, you know, because my rule was you can come back to the house anytime, but, you know, you better have a fucking job. I don't care, you know, you can live here rent-free. Not just going to be a bum sitting around the house at like 20 and 30 years old. You go out and you work. But she would have let them stay at the house. And, you know, but there's no way, none of them, even if all 4 of them worked, they still couldn't have afforded the house. So, it's, you know, it's probably for the best at this point. C'est la vie. That's what I say. C'est la vie. I'm actually happier single again, so I've had more fun in the few years that I've been single than I did the whole time I was married. I
You've
always
got
had
star
to.
conflict now.
I got what?
You've got star conflict now.
Well, that too. Well, she hated computers anyways. That's the thing that brought money into the house, but she hated it. You're always on the computer. It's like, fuck, babe, I'm working. I'm actually writing code. You do it for hours. It's like it doesn't get written by itself. So, but she had no problem going to the bank and taking out the money and spending it. So it's just she had a bitch about it. And what's weird is early in our relationship, she was bitching that I was never home. That because I had to go to the office. So I eventually, have a home office. And then she's bitching that I'm home too much. There was just like no pleasing her.
It's like trying to keep Russia from going postal on us during the Cold War.
And even during the divorce, she did not even know that I had given up. I was only doing development like 80-20, 20% development. Most of my money was coming from day trading on the stock exchange by that time. I make more money on investments than I do coding these days.
But still, it's the icing on the cake.
But, she never asked about my career. She never wanted to know what I did. She just thought I was a programmer. And I'm like a long time ago, I was paid to program. But
now you're a big shot.
Well, I have my own company and everything. She even tried to get half of the company.
What a bitch. No insult there.
On the day after, the very next day after the divorce decree was signed, I collapsed that company and I formed a new one. That way, she could never come back with some weird paperwork and say, that's my company. The company I had when we both have the same initials, and the initials were used in the name of the company, and that was her argument, that I named the company for her, and I didn't. That's my initials too, and so
What a greedy bitch. I'm not trying to insult you.
They get like that. There comes a point where they get like that, and they think I'll just divorce
betray-
them and get 50% of everything. But she ends up getting nothing out of it. She's filed bankruptcy, and and it turns out that her bankruptcy was actually denied because there's some things you can't declare bankruptcy for. And
what was she trying to do?
Well, she was trying to get out of the debt that the court ordered her to pay. And you can't file bankruptcy if the court orders you to pay it. The court is not going to say, okay, we're going to clear it, because they already ordered you to pay it. So, they wiped out like about $2,000 of her debt, but she still has to pay like $50,000.
Oh, God.
She was during the divorce, she was lying. So the judge penalized her and gave her all the debt. I got out, we got debt free. I'm debt free after the divorce because she got all the debt. She kept lying to the judge about like the credit cards. She had 17 credit cards that I didn't even know about. She would just go apply for credit cards and she wouldn't tell me.
Well done.
and so I find out, after because we were separated for a year, and one day some mail comes to the house, and it's like a credit card statement, and it just has her, we both have the same initials, so it has just the first initial and the last name, which could be me or her. So I open it, and it turns out it's for her, not me. And it's a credit card that I didn't even know she had. And she never tells, in the divorce, she never told the judge that, she never submitted that paperwork. So I submit it. And I'm like, Your Honor, there's debt that she's not declaring. She's like, no, I've declared all the debt that all the credit cards. And and I submit the evidence, and she looks down at it, and that was the first strike. And so the court orders her to turn over all debt. Even if your husband doesn't know about it, turn it over. And then, she turned over like 3 of them.
Well,
and then every 2 weeks, we were finding out that there was another one. By the end of, my divorce proceedings last almost 9 months. Every Tuesday, every Thursday. Twice a week we have to go to court, and for 9 months straight. And every Thursday, there's new paperwork coming in. 17 credit cards that I never knew about. And the judge got pissed off about it. There's probably more, but he just got so fed up with it that he made the ruling that he made the ruling that the car was mine, the house was mine, and like one credit card that was in my name was mine, and I just paid off the credit card, and the house was sold. I actually told them to sell the house because I didn't want to go through it. The courts actually sold the house, because I didn't want to fight and bicker with her about it. I built the house for her. It was her house. But she couldn't afford the house, so she can't have it. They gave it to me, and I'm like, no, I don't want it. Just sell it. And she got all pissed off and started crying in the courtroom about it. Like, well, I told you it wasn't going to be like you thought it would be. Just because it worked on somebody else.
Paid for it for her greed.
It wasn't greed. She just wanted the same lifestyle, but she didn't want to be married anymore. And one of her coworkers did it, and her husband ends up going to jail. And so she takes control of everything and basically lives the lifestyle without her husband around. And then when he's in jail, she divorces him. So she got control of everything. And when mine tried to have me falsely arrested and put me in jail, they run my paperwork and were like, hell, we can't hold him. And they let me out. And they order her to get the hell out of the house because I'm coming home. I mean, everything just totally backfired. She thought that I would be in jail for 2 or 3 years for domestic violence. And I'm like, because there was no domestic violence. She just calls and says, oh, we're fighting. And she threw a bunch of papers around the room. So when the cops come, it's a DV and somebody has to get arrested. So, I'm the guy. So they always arrest the guy. They never arrest the girl.
Yeah.
And they arrest, they falsely arrest me. And I'm like, dude, you're making such a big mistake. And he's like, I'm just doing my job. And they didn't even like put me in a cell. They just sat me in a room because they couldn't even run my fingerprints or anything. Everything just kept coming back secured, call your supervisor. And it kept going up the ladder, and finally the chief of police is like, you let him go.
Well,
Whatever's
like
going.
He doesn't want to mess with that political grenade.
Well, you know, John McCain is on the phone going, I doubt if that happened over there. So just, you know, let him go and let him make a statement to you, let him go, and we'll figure out what happened. Well, that was only like 15 hours that I was away from the house. And at about 12 hours away, they were already ordered to go back to the house and tell her, you better pack a bag right now and get whatever you need to out of the house because you cannot be here when he comes home.
Oh boy.
And so the whole thing backfired. Yeah, she like busted the walls and everything because she was trying to grab things out really fast.
Oh, so she's trying to take as much as she can with her?
Well, they were moving the sofa. My boys were moving the sofa so fast that they put a big chunk in the wall because they banged it against the wall. Yeah, she only had like a half an hour from the time that they told her, because she had to go get a moving truck and get anything, you know. So, but she only had a half an hour from the time that they had the truck in the driveway to unload as much as she could, and they didn't get that much out of it because my boys don't know anything about moving. We always hired movers, you know. Anytime we moved, we hired movers. My boys were silver spoon boys. They didn't do anything, you know. Anything they wanted, Daddy got, you know. And all of a sudden, Mommy's saying, "You lift this couch," and they're like, I mean, they were teenagers at the time, but you know, well, two of them were teenagers. The other one was over 20 by that time. My oldest was over 20. He was like 22 at the time. But he came from the other side of town. He's the only one I can actually talk to, or could at the time. But then she goes, and 1 year later, they find out because I moved out of the house and I put all my furniture in storage. And they find out where my storage unit, they spend a year calling every single storage unit in Phoenix to find out where my...
And they fucked up.
Well, no, she walks in there and poses it. We're divorced, all right? But she had her ID and stuff, you know, still has the same last name. And so she walks in and poses as my wife and tells the storage people that she needs to get into the storage unit. So they tell her exactly which number it was, and they go and they cut the lock and they steal all the furniture that she didn't get in the divorce. They totally clean out the storage unit. What? And that's felony grand theft. And so, you know, she lied to my sons and said the court gave me all that furniture. And so now because my sons helped her move, they actually helped her rob. And so now they're facing felony. They're facing 5 years in prison because they listened to their mom.
Very sensitive documents as well.
Yes, they actually took a bunch of federal stuff. I have a seal, you know, the type that you crimp paper with. I have a Senate trustee seal, and they have that, and they're not supposed to have it. That's one thing that they have they're not supposed to have. That's federal property. It's not even my property. And there's a bunch of documents and stuff, and there's a safe that has stuff for the state of Arizona in it. Because not only am I a federal trustee, I'm also the state of Arizona judicial trustee. And so judges will give me evidence and stuff, and I put it in my safe, and so now we don't know where that evidence is. So they're in like
against a criminal?
What's that?
The evidence.
It's all different types of evidence. I can't say what the evidence is. It's just all different types.
All right, I'll let that go.
Well, I can't talk about actual evidence because they're cases that are suspended because the evidence was stolen. So all those cases they can't be tried because the evidence is missing. And so they just suspend those cases, and so it's an open case, and I can't talk about it. But at some point, we'll find where the safe is at, and that will resolve that.
So they haven't found the safe that was taken?
No. The last time we know, it was moved to an entirely different city, which is another jurisdiction at this point. The last I knew about it, they moved everything to Morristown, Arizona, which, you know, it's not even Phoenix. I mean, it's still in Maricopa County, but it's like 80 miles away from Phoenix. They were trying to hide the evidence, but we kind of know where it's at. And they keep lying to investigators too. That's what makes it worse. We know the evidence is in Morristown, and they're like, we don't know where it's at. We don't know what you're talking about. And they don't realize that my son made a mistake when he first moved out of the house, and he got involved on in an online scam where they were sending him counterfeit money orders, and he was cashing them at a check cashing place, and he could keep 20% and he'd put the money in an envelope and send it off to whoever, you know. Well, he gets busted for that, and he ends up getting it. You know, he spent 3 days in jail for it, but you know, he was facing 40 years in prison.
40 years? Damn.
40. Yeah, he was facing 40 years in prison, and he was only like 19 or 20 when he did it, so he wouldn't have been out until he's like 60 years old. You know, and so that, you know, he knows that, you know, if his mother would have said, we need to go take your dad's furniture, and you know, all he had to do is say, where's the court order? And if she said, I don't have one, he wouldn't have done it because he doesn't want to go to jail. But she implicated him, and now he doesn't want to go to jail, and so he told me, hey, we're the ones that actually did it. And I'm like, Chris, you know, the law says that it's a mandatory 5-year sentence. All I can do is ask the judge to go lenient on you because, you know, you're the one that's actually giving us all the information. And he's like, so I still have to go to 5 years in prison? And I'm like, yeah, probably, because that's what the law says. It's not the judge making it up. The law, it's written law that felony grand theft is no less than 5 years. The judge can't make it less than 5 years if you're convicted.
That'd be illegal to do.
Well, the judge has no right to. The judge has to follow the word of the law. And in Arizona, the law states that if you're convicted of felony grand theft, the minimum that you go is 5 years. I mean, the judge can make it longer and make it 10 years, but the minimum is 5. He cannot do like 1 year in prison. He must do 5 minimum. And you know, and so Chris doesn't want to go to jail, and the other one is like, fuck, I've got a family and everything. You know, he's married and he has a kid. You know, and so they're like all fucked up. They're like trying to get me to stop. I could easily call and say, you know, let's put this all to bed. Just turn over all my property. But I'm not allowed to talk to them. I'm under Senate order not to talk to them because the Senate wants their property back. And I can't even do anything at the civil level until the federal level is taken care of. So they're going to probably go to jail when, you know, at some point. But I just feel sorry for them, you know. That's not the way I raised them. But there's not much I can do about it. You listen to mommy gets you in trouble. All because mommy wants money. I don't even think my property even exists anymore. I think she would have sold it like at a garage sale and just spent the money. She's so hard up for money. What the hell are you eating today?
It's my
favorite.
It sounds like you're sticking your tongue like down like something and like slurping on something.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like something like plastic crinkling.
Yeah.
Like a pull-up or those fruit roll-ups or something is what it.
It's a protein bar.
Ah.
Figures.
But that's my life every single fucking day. So the only sane days I have is Star Conflict and just kill a bunch of aliens because You know.
I play different games.
Yeah, I know. I see you on different games. I
I
see you
have a
playing
very
different games.
unique. I can't just stay on one game, or I get bored.
Well, I actually didn't play that much today. I only played for like an hour, and then went AFK. I was working all day. I had some client stuff to do. So. I mean, I was in Discord all day talking.
Am I losing money?
What did you say?
Am I losing money?
Oh. Are you? Are you losing
I
money?
don't know. Oh, yeah, I am losing money in Star Conflict because Mazer gave me the parts to upgrade my Taiken so I could get another special module on it.
Uh-huh.
And
I mean, he gave you the parts.
well, he traded them to me for other parts. And then
What up?
that cost me like 2 million credits to do that part. And then I lost another like 2 million by upgrading a T5 module.
Yeah, but it's real easy to get credit. Just take a destroyer out to gas harvest and you can get credits like crazy out there.
Oh, I don't really need credits. I was just wondering why I seem to have less. I've got about 650 million credits right now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just wondering why are they disappearing?
Because fucking ships cost it so much.
Yeah.
Even retrofits are a little more these days.
Oh, you should see one of the special modules for the Arga at high tier.
Yeah.
Don't care.
180.
I don't care about those new ships are going to be expensive too. I'll bet.
Yeah, I'm estimating about 200 million credits to get them all.
Oh, that's not. Well, 200 million. Let's see, how much do I got?
That's a couple days straight grinding.
Nah, 200 million. Yeah, that's a couple days. I could sit out in gas harvesting and get that in like a few days.
Yeah.
Gas harvest is my credit and synergy fund. That's where I go for if I need either one. I actually haven't been out there in a while. I've been playing with my Peregrine so much that I haven't actually gone and farmed any.
Yeah, Mazer built one too.
Yeah. He died in Pirate Fort Raid and he was watching me fly mine one, and he's like, "What ship is that? That looks so, it's fast. It's highly maneuverable."
What ship is it?
The Peregrine. It's actually
it's the rank 15
it's a really nice. It's a really nice ship to fly.
Oh god, yeah, that thing is almost impossible to kill like a Taiken.
The only time I ever die in it is if I actually fly into those in the Pirate Baron in the third phase.
Yeah, the green thing.
If I make a mistake and fly into it, if I'm going fast enough and fly through it, I survive. It takes down my shields and I get some hull damage. But there's a couple of times where I've slowed down because I want to plasma him, plasma arc him.
That's pretty risky.
Yeah, well, that's the times where he doesn't actually target me. What he's doing is he's shooting somebody else, and because I'm strafing, I end up going right into the bullet because I can't see it on the side. It's actually my fault that I'm doing it, But, you have to strafe and slow down to use the plasma arc. But normally I don't plasma arc him, but there's a couple times where the conditions were just right and I'll come on top of it. Well, if he's focused on somebody else, because what I do is I go up above him, just like the actual hawk does. The peregrine hawk actually hunts in the sky, and he hunts other birds, and then he dive bombs onto them and clutches them. Because the way that they built the wings on that craft is exactly how that bird sits and he hovers in the sky looking for other birds flying. And then when he sees one, he folds his wings up and he's like a bullet and he dives right down on them. And right at the last second, he opens his wings at the last second, like an air brake, and then he clutches them in his claws. And because I've always thought that's like a cool bird and the way it flies, that's the way I fly that ship. when I'm in the third phase of Pirate Fort Raid, I'm like up at the top, and I'll dive bomb onto him and like drop a nuke or plasma web him, or I'm just helping everybody else kill him. But there's a couple of times where the conditions are just right, and I'll go down and I'm on his back and I'll plasma web him just like the normal bird does. But it's getting away is when I die, because I have to strafe left or right to get out of there. And he's firing at somebody else, and I just go, you end up moving into the bullet. He's not targeting me. It's my mistake. I move into it. But there are a couple times where he's targeted me as I'm flying away, and he shoots, and it hits me. Yeah. Well, because I'm moving away, I don't get the full blast of it, and it does take my shield. I mean, whatever he fires has a lot of EM damage.
Oh, that's a special singularity cannon.
Well, as long as I don't die, I heal really fast.
Yeah.
I just go,
take a direct hit.
Well, some of them are direct hits, but the thing's pretty stocky as it is, the ship itself. I can't take too many of those without healing. Two pirate baron shots would kill me if I didn't have time to heal between them. But I can usually survive one of them, because I've actually flown through one by mistake. He shot at somebody else, and I curved, and I went right into it and flew right through it, and had to stop for a second and move off the battlefield and heal up and come back. But the thing is so fast, sometimes those rounds that he fires are going really slow from my perspective.
I am taking offense to this. Some guy is kill stealing everything that I whittle down. Like, this is. I am getting upset with this teammate.
Just turn and kill him.
He's a teammate. I can't kill him.
You can lens him.
I'm on a fighter.
Well, if I was with you, I would lens him.
Yeah, we had that same shithead that did that on us in Pirate Fort Raid. Keep lensing like a total jackass and got me killed, pissing off Mazer. So
Mazer hates the lens. Do you know that I purposely bring the lens at times just because he hates it so much? And I'll even tell him, I'm going to lens over here. And it never fails. He goes right into the lens. And I'm like, I told you where I was going to lens. Why do you do it?
He's like a moth to the flame.
He's like, use another weapon. And I'm like, no, that's the weapon of choice. Because I know how to use it properly. You just you lens them and you gather them up in a ball and then you tempest them.
Or a pyro emitter.
I don't use the pyrometer. I hardly ever use the pyro. It's thermal. Everybody blocks thermal damage, so it doesn't really do much. People try to on my Archon, when I'm in battle, they'll try to pyro the Archon. I don't even move. It does nothing to it. The pyro is just, it's just thermal damage. It doesn't do much. The thing that hurts my Archon is actually EM damage. 2 or 3 halos will bring down my shield, but by that time I'm already on their ass and haloing them too. But even though my shields go down, the Archon's hull is so they just we're sitting there haloing each other, and they'll usually die before. If it's a one-on-one deci. Sometimes I die because they go ping me and 4 other people come and help kill. I know Pappy does that when we're in Conquest, because it takes him and two other of his teammates to kill the destroyers. So I know you're pinging me because they don't come from across the battlefield unless you ping them.
Yeah,
That's obvious.
that jackass that uses the gravity lens. Mazer and I decided to lure the pirate boss to him.
Oh, that is evil.
Well, if you're gonna fuck with someone with a gravity lens, you better be ready to fuck back.
I do that in open space a lot. When somebody's pissed me off, because I have like my what I call the kill at will list. I have a little list on the side of my computer of names that have pissed me off over the years.
Oh, your shit list?
Yeah. Well, I call it kill at will. And when I see them in open space, even if they have station protection on, what you do is you shoot at a predator.
And then you bring them over and cloak up and leave.
Yeah. And you cloak up. The predator focuses on them and kills them, and then you take all their loot.
Oh, that is evil.
You're an asshole, but I like it.
Because I even tell them, you're on my list. I'm going to kill you, and I've had a couple. It's like, you can't kill me. I have station protection on. I'm like, okay. And that's just like the end of the conversation in the chat, and I'll just sit there and wait for like 2-3 minutes, wait till they farmed and picked up a bunch of stuff, and then I'll go shoot the predator. And it's like, come here, boy, come here. And sure enough, and he comes.
I bet they bitching after that little hunt safari.
There was even one time where the guy was using 3 dupes, and I have like 16 cargoes on my destroyer, and he was in a frigate farming, and I did that, and he goes and uses dupes, and he's trying to get back to his loot. You know how it's all bright green and stuff?
Yeah.
And he's like, leave my loot alone. Leave my loot alone. And I'm just like clicking it and sucking it up as fast as I can. And he gets there, and I even took all his fuel and everything in, because I got 16 cargo holds. I can hold like 4 ships worth of shit. And he's like, give me back my loot. And I'm like, well, I'm going to cross you off my kill at will list, because this was just too fun. Kill you 3 times and take all your loot. That's just too hilarious. So I did cross him off finally. But I haven't encountered him in open space. I think he went to another sector.
And he hopes he never sees your face again, your name.
Well, if you're not on my list, I'm not going to go after you. But it doesn't matter if you have protection on or not. If you're on my list, I'm going to force you to die, because I know all kinds of tricks in open space to do it. The easiest one is just drag a predator or a hunter to him, because most people cannot survive them.
Or they cannot get away from them.
The worst thing to do is run from a predator. The AI is made to chase you down. I've actually decompiled the program and looked at the predator AI, and the worst thing to do is run from them. You won't get away.
Unless you cloak.
Yeah, I always get away because I have a cloak.
Well, cloaking will get you away, but I was in Solaris Wasteland earlier tonight, and I cloaked, and they still found me. So.
Oh, they must have had the defense module.
Cloaking doesn't always help either. Took me 4 ships to get that damn mission done.
The kill the predator one.
Yeah, kill the predator.
Ever.
I was mad because the mission, I actually canceled the mission, all right? And the mission that I canceled was go turn on the 3 generators and strip deposits. And I'm like, fuck, that one's so easy. Give me something different. Yeah. And so I canceled that, and I'm like, oh, fuck. go kill the predator in Solaris Wasteland. And I'm like, damn it, that was already my one cancel of the day. Shit. So I had to go do it. when I lost my second ship, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, what the hell? I have nothing else to do. Fuck it. And I go take the ship out again. Lose it a third time. I'm like, damn it. Because the last time I did it, I did it with a tackler, and it seemed to do okay. But the tackler dies 3 times. So I'm like, that's it. Let's try something else.
The trick to doing that mission is you use something with something with a lot of sensor range, so you can lock onto it. Then you launch a missile at it, so it gets aggressive, and then it follows you over. And then you use singularity cannons, because those can shoot through the gates, and you can just hide in the gate for it.
Well, I actually flew up. I came into the gate and I flew straight. Well, the third time I went out there, I forgot that the frickin' defiler is there, and I get all lined up, and I'm ready to like annoy him. I have a lock on, and I'm getting ready to fire a missile at him to draw him to me, and the fucking defiler hits me. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I forgot about the defiler. So I had to go the 4th time, and I actually flew up all the way, as high as I could fly as soon as I got out of the gate, and then came over like in an arc and was above the Predator, and then locked on him and drew him up, because they don't like to fly up. They will to come chase you, but they don't normally do it. So you can fly all the way across the map by just going straight up when you go up the gate, and go all the way over to him, and then point your ship down on him, and then shoot him, and he starts coming up, but he doesn't drag anybody else with him like he normally does, because they don't like to fly up.
Right.
And so he just comes up alone, and I was able to take him out. Most of my ships can kill predators in the open. Well, not in the open, but they can kill predators. I have stickers on the ships that can kill predators. I have a certain sticker that I put on a ship that says you've killed a predator. It's like it's a skull, and it has bullets under it. I don't know what it's called. Let me look to see what it's called. Rare. I know it's a rare sticker. It is called the Dangerous 5 is the name of the sticker.
I just got out of my battle. Can you show it to me? I don't think I have that one.
Oh God, that face!
What?
I don't know. I think it's someone else's mic.
It had to be your mic, because nobody else is.
I don't use the game mic on Payday. I think I'm hearing his mic.
Well, it's coming from your PC, not ours.
Yeah.
No, Poppy. I'm just gonna show you I just made a print screen.
Oh, okay.
I'll just drop it. I just have to open the folder and find it.
Fucking snipers everywhere.
Let me find staff. Allies General, I think is what you can find.
Yeah.
You see Allies General, right?
Yep.
That's the chat you see? Okay, yep. I'll drop it there. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Windows. Program file. Star conflict. I swear, one of these days I'm going to make a shortcut so I don't have to keep doing this. Screenshots. It should be the last one on the list.
I have multiple versions of Star Conflict installed on different drives, so when I take screenshots, because if you do the print screen, it puts it in one place. If you do F12, it puts it in another. So I have like 6 different places my screenshots could be, depending on where my stuff is. Huh.
You see that?
Yeah, I don't have that one.
You want to see the funniest mask I have in Payday?
On the ships that have, whenever they kill a predator, they get that sticker.
No, they don't.
No, when they come back, but I have a rule that the ship has to kill the predator all by itself. It can't like have help from an NPC or another player.
Oh, and you put it on. Okay.
And I put it on. Because
Oh, I know what that is. That's from the anniversary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any money to buy that, and now I'm really sad.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sticker. I have stickers that mean different things, but that's the one that if they kill a predator single-handedly in open space, if they can get all the way back, and I also have to pick up the loot of that predator, and they have to carry it all the way home. They can't use a cargo drone.
Well, you can just stick it on any ship then. Just go to the base Elydium and do the easy predator out there for the mission.
No, it doesn't work like that. It's not a mission predator. It's like I'm just flying doing something else and I encounter a predator. And it's actually very selective because you can't have help from like even an NPC can't help you. And sometimes I've almost got the kill and some player will come up and hit and help and I'm like, fuck. I can't chew them out because it's my own rule that I made. So if you just fuck up and not get. And there's other times where I've killed the predator and somebody will cloak up and go get you know how predators and hunters go in packs?
Yeah.
I always focus on the predator and kill it first, and then kill the hunters. And I killed the predator, and another guy cloaked up and went and took the container. And I'm like, son of a bitch! Now I can't get my sticker. But that's how I measure if the ship is good to take into battle is especially on a crafted ship if it can kill a predator by itself.
You don't fuck with it.
Well, then that means I crafted that ship good. It may not be the perfect build, but it's good enough to go in an open space and kill a predator all by itself. Then it's good enough for me to take in the battle. Because there's a lot of ships I have that have never killed a predator, and I never take them in the battle. It's like, if you can't kill a predator, get the hell out. Just sit in the garage. And if you're ugly, I'm not even going to take you out.
That'd be an act of mercy.
So then, no alien ships.
No alien ships.
Yeah,
I do fly my Tycoon and beacon hunt, though.
Oh, gross.
Well, I crafted it. I wanted a ship that could take beacons really good, but I wanted to have a crafted ship, not a silver bought ship. And because the Tycoon you can craft and add slots and take slots out, that's I crafted it just for beacon taking. I don't even shoot half the time. I just go to the beacon, take it, and run off. It's like 6,000 points at the end of the thing. It's like 0 assists, 0 kills.
But still, you piss the enemy team off.
They don't even get close to me sometimes. They're still back at the other beacon, and I'm already sitting at the next beacon. Most of the maps I know by heart these days. So, as soon as I take the beacon, I'm already headed to the next one, and I'm sitting there like drumming my fingers on the table, waiting for those 30 or 45 seconds, and they're still battling for the other beacon. It takes the beacon like in 4 seconds. The minute the beacon goes active, it's like a new, the NPC guy. It's like a new beacon is active. All of a sudden, done. I'm gone, and I'm already off to the next beacon waiting. But it's a ship that was crafted explicitly for beacon hunting. So. And it's the tiniest of them all, and I don't really have to look at it on the screen. So it's just a little dot on the screen. When I fly it all the way zoomed out, so I don't have to look at it. It's just a little speck in the center of the screen. But the other ones, like the Wuzgot is so fucking ugly. I don't know how anybody likes that shit.
Oh gosh, some named himself Rump.
I don't even put the Wuzgot on. There was one day Mazer's like, "Don't you have a Wuzgot?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Do you have this module?" And I'm like, don't make me slot that ship. I hate looking at it. He's like, look and tell me if you have this module. I'm like, I don't want to look at it. so I slot it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so ugly. I'm gonna puke.
What?
The was guy and the Farger is such ugly looking ships. I can't stand them. I have all three, but I never fly them. Well, the Tycan I fly once in a while. If I'm flying
That's disgusting. How
ranked
could you
8,
do
9.
this?
I don't even fly Empire ships that much because I think they're ugly. They're all blocky looking, and they don't really look like a spaceship.
What, looks like a land blob?
They look like tanks.
The Phoenix is an exception. I fly that only because it's like the ultimate gunship. It's a gunship that can heal. So instead of being just an engineer, it's a gunship that heals.
It's pretty much a perimeter defense.
Hell no, I go right out in the middle of the battle, and what I like to do is, especially on team battle, I find an asteroid that's like near the front line, and I go to the asteroid, and then I actually like park on the asteroid on my team side, and I point my ship upwards. That way, as they're flying over or coming back, they're getting healed, and if anybody tries to fly into our front lines, the Phoenix just shreds them as they come over that asteroid. And then anybody that needs healing comes behind that asteroid next to me, and I'll pop my modules and heal them. I also have that shield share thing, where if I see somebody on the battlefield that needs shields, I'll point at them and hit that module, and they instantly get the same shields I have. But that's about the only time that I fly an Empire ship. I even have the manure ship, and I slot it for Pirate Fort Raid, but I hardly ever fly it.
Right.
Mazer flies his in Pirate Fort Raid, but I don't.
The Wascott?
No,
manure. The manure ship. But I don't have any gun. That's my only gunship that I really have is that one, and I really should fly it more. But before destroyers, you know how people usually took a section of the tree. I went the frigate route, and so I didn't go. I did frigates and tacklers. I know I have some other gunships in the lower ranks, but I never really flew them. I just bought the ships so that I could unlock like the tackler tree. Because the very first time I reached 15 in Jericho, it was from frigates, and then from frigates I went to tacklers, and I was flying tacklers all the time until the Desi's came out. But now I fly anything. The Interceptor is actually kind of nice to fly.
Yeah.
But I've never been the tank person, just sit there in battle and tank.
I always like to fly faster ships because I'm playing a space dogfight game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dogfighting.
Remember the good old days when you see interceptors go into a goddamn dogfight? Good luck trying to separating them because they just go at it like dogs.
One of the dogfights irritate me the most. Which one is it? On the processor, on the PvE processing rig, the very first phase is you got to kill the transports.
Yeah.
There's like 5 transports. It like so annoys me when people don't kill the transport and they're out there like dogfighting instead. It's like, that's not the fucking objective. And then they bitch and moan because they they die, and it's like, you know, you don't even have to hit those guys. You fly right past them, and you kill the transport, and you move on to the next transport. Don't get caught. You know, it's like, why are you wasting your time dogfighting? And then they wonder why I have 5,000 points at, you know, because I've killed all 5 transports only. That, you know, and then they wonder, why do you have 5,000 points and only 5 kills? You know, it's like, because the objective says kill the transport.
You kill the transport, dumb fuck.
And the very next one with the missile turrets is another one. They're out there dogfighting and killing. You know, the minute you kill an enemy, it just reses on the other side of the map and comes back at you. You know.
You're just delaying.
Yeah, it's like, why waste your time dogfighting? Just go after the fucking missile turret. There are some players that know how to do those missions. But that if everybody knows what to do, that actually can be a very simple, easy mission.
But there's those idiots that just makes it harder than it needs.
They chase shiny objects.
Ooh, toy. Ooh, candy. Ooh. Mine.
It's best to fly with somebody, and then, like on that second phase, one person goes left, one person goes right, and you make like a crescent moon with those turrets, and then you meet in the middle. And I usually let all the other idiots dogfight, but I go after missile turrets. That's all I go after. And that's one level that I usually do the Phoenix with, because I usually do that one at rank 8, and I'll bring the Phoenix. Because with the 5 drones, nothing stands in its way. You know, all I do is just lock a missile, and the drone, because I have the 3 on the Phoenix, and then I use attack drones and just lock the missile turret, and attack drones take off after it. And by the time I get there, you know, the missile turret's too busy playing with them to lock on me, and I just shatter it and move on to the next one. Actually, I haven't played that one in a long time. I should play it now.
I haven't played it in a few years.
Well, you don't usually do rank 8s anymore, do you?
No.
Rank 8 is actually one of my favorite ranks to do. Well, actually, my favorite rank is rank 3. I have the Vulcan on my...
on rank 9 with covert ops before they made missiles despawn after each round. Because you could just, at the end of round 1, you could just drop a nuke in the center of where the missile turrets spawn, and then at the start of round 2, the nuke goes off and all the plasma turrets are dead.
Yeah. But now they spawn it, right? They actually reset all the turrets.
No, it's not that. It's just that all your missiles and drones and microlocators and all that, they despawn in between rounds now.
Between rounds. Well, it makes sense. Another thing that annoys me is somebody that brings a sniper into round 1, and he sits at the res point, and he tries to snipe all the way across the map. It's like, you idiot! You can't even hit the transports from here. Move up. I have a Vulcan on my Paladin these days, and when I get bored, I go down to rank 3, and I just like shred all the newbies.
That's pretty mean. You're gonna make them quit the game. What's wrong with you?
Well, it's either you quit the game, or it's like, hey, I'm gonna be in that corp because they killed me. it's like my recruiting message. You know, if you want to live, be in Art of War. Otherwise, I'm just gonna shred you. I actually do rank 3 and the lower ranks because you only get 2 modules down in rank 3, and most people, well, depending on your shift, most are either 2 or 3 modules, and it's either shield and hull repair and maybe a special module. So you have to rely more on your piloting and targeting skills than your shift mod.
And also a heavy dose of luck.
It brings back the fun of flying, as opposed to relying on all the bells
Fancy
and whistles
toys.
of your ship. Yeah. I'm about to do that right now since I'm talking about it. I haven't done my PvE gold or purple, so I guess I'll do that. I'm gonna go do processing rig. Shift in your combat slot, don't fat. Oh, I can't do it with a Palom. God damn it. 6 to 15. Shit. What's that one? Capture Dreadnought. Oh, that's easy. I'll do that one. I haven't done that one in a while. Guess I should turn my sound on.
Sounds like a plan. And it's like, no, that was the worst thing possible.
What? Turning my sound on?
Never mind.
Is everybody in your corp gone to bed? Is that why you're over here?
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, I'm bored. Can't fall asleep, so might as well be here. Who wants to be alone? Fuck that noise.
I do.
God damn it.
Oh, Pappy must have died.
This fucking piece of shit mission.
Which one is it?
The humanitarian aid.
Oh,
God
no.
damn it. This mission is so fucking dumb.
Oh, you have to protect a damn.
Yeah, you have to protect it against 5 fucking predators.
Oh, goody. That sounds like a blast from the past of bullshit.
I would have had this fucking mission too if I didn't crash into the predator.
Darkness, my old friend. I come to speak with you again. Familiar faces.
You know, a sniper works really well on that mission. You actually go to the gate and you sit in a sniper. And you snipe, you know, because the transport makes its way to the gate almost like 1 out of 5 times. It makes it to the gate on its own. But if you're a sniper and you're sitting there helping it, no. And then when it gets to the gate, it's like, oh, you're at the gate. You're within 500 meters of me. Here's your bonus.
Alright, I'll take a sniper then. I only have one
I've tried it
sniper
with
left to
both.
level up.
I've tried it with both the disintegrator and the torpedo, and I can't really figure out which one's better. The disintegrator kills them faster, but the torpedo, when you hit them, they get that extra damage and get 2 or 3. You know, the disintegrator.
2 seconds.
Yeah, well, the hunter has, or the predator has 2 hunters with him all the time. If you just use the disintegrator, you only get the predator. But if you use the torpedo, the radiation takes out some of the hunters also. So it's just a give and take.
Depends on if you catch them in a good spot, and you can just hammer all 3 of them.
You just kill them when they spawn. They actually spawn over to the left of the map if you're sitting at the gate looking back. So you kill them there before they get to the transport. Or wound the hunter down to like half so that the escorts can kill him. Because you still get the credit even though the escorts do the kill. Wow, nobody's in. 4 minutes. Alright, let's forget about that. Ain't gonna get those. Guess I could do a co-op. I haven't done a co-op in a while.
Damn it! I'm using fucking discontinued missiles. They're the glitchy ones too. I needed to keep these. And I kept them slotted for some reason. Ah. They're the ones that don't
Yeah,
make
but-
any sound.
The MEM missiles.
No, they're the broken
firework?
firework ones that have no sound.
Oh, sparklers.
Yeah.
Like, have you even heard these?
Yeah, I used them before.
Yeah, the fireworks have sound.
No, they don't. Here.
Yeah, they do. They make a popping sound like a firework. It's
you in a
real
battle?
faint though.
Vu, are you in a battle?
Yeah, I'm in a co-op. Why? You need help?
I need you to you need to hear these missiles because they have no sound.
Turn your sound up.
It is up.
I've used the firework missiles before, and they
These
do
are
have a sound.
discontinued fireworks from a really long time ago, though.
Yeah, I never used. In fact, I still have some somewhere. I'll have to look to see if I still have. But I purposely keep missiles from for 6 months, even though they're discontinued.
Yeah.
Because
I try to
you
never
take
use
them
them.
in the battle. Like right now, when they were a couple weeks ago, they had the MEM, the MEM missiles.
Yeah.
And I slotted every single one of my ships and put MEM missiles on it,
Yeah.
so that I have a good stockpile of them. And 6 months from now, I'll take them off those ships and I'll put them on something I'm using, just so that it fucking freaks people out. It's like, where do you get those fucking missiles from? It's like, nope. And because I have so many, it's not discontinued for me. And every single ship has them. Oh my God! Come on, die!
When you're out of your battle, join the group.
Okay, I'll let you know when I'm out. 24 seconds.
Oh, also come to New Eden.
I'm gonna fly over there. I'm not wasting 80 grand just to transfer. I'll actually fly in the Titan, so it'll be real fast. No, I'll take the Nightingale. That's fast. It only takes me like a minute to fly over there. I have the leap module, that's why.
Right.
So it's not like I have to fly. I'm just gonna warp or leap over.
Are you a frog now?
Yeah, Nightingale frog. You want me to help you with your mission?
Sure.
You need help with your sanity?
No, he can't kill a
That's already
predator.
destroyed.
He's having problems.
Take
killing
it from
a predator.
me, you
No, I'm
still
not
have
having
sanity.
problems killing a predator. I'm having problems with killing 5 predators and escorting this stupid transport.
That's slow as all given hell, and it. Please
sector?
kill me, my.
Vanguard Outpost. This is the humanitarian aid
Okay,
mission.
yeah, okay. God, you're still doing that one? Jesus.
Well, I died, and I'm taking an LRF now, because you told me
I'm
to
just
use an
kidding.
LRF.
I'm just giving you a hard time. Hold on, let me get there. Oh, Clay, fix your mic.
You want to do that again?
Trigger.
Let's see, Delta Cruise, number 2. I'm not going to fly in the Nightingale over. I'm just flying to go to New Eden, then I'm going
Yeah.
to dock and destroy her. Ah, fuck it, I'll just spend the 80K. You owe me 80K.
Okay.
Let's see. Federation. Alright. I'm gonna bring Tyrant because it kills predators real easy. And make sure I got resonating slugs.
This
Anything okay
stupid
on it?
transport, though. Like, I'm not having any problem killing the predators at all. They go down pretty easy. It's just a couple hits from the predator to the transport, and it's dead, and you have to start the fucking mission over again.
Are you out there? Do you want me to fly there, or do you have back
No,
at base?
I'm
Or have
still
someone
near you.
lure the fucker away from it.
Well, you can do that too, but then there's still gonna be more that spawn. And if you want to get them all, then it's gonna take you so long that it's gonna leave without you.
I'm undocking right now, so I'll meet you. Hell, I forgot the way over there. Hold on, I gotta pull up my map. I hardly ever fly in bed space. Alright. Federation.
Here, listen to these missiles.
Fuck, where is this fucking control?
I hear him.
Those have sound for you.
It sounds like an explosion.
They have no sound for me.
That's weird. Here. Let me put my speaker up.
Yeah, I can
me put
hear
my
it.
mic up.
I can hear it, but
Here, fire it again.
it's reloading.
Hear it?
That is so bizarre. I have like all of my sounds maxed out, and there's nothing. They're completely silent.
Alright, let's see. We need to go to Colony Hub, Barter Zone, Vanguard Post. Alright. Hold on, I gotta get fuel first. I'll never make it that far in this thing. Fucking ice. There it is. Ice tip. You have station protection off again? God damn it.
I always keep it off.
People see a Tyrant out in space with no station protection. They have to, do this little... I don't know. It's like, I'm going to kill that Tyrant. Yeah, say goodbye to your rusty ship, you stupid. Don't interfere with my fuel loading. I need my gas station. I'm still back at New Eden.
I'm just kind of.
I'm getting gas.
Killing scouts now.
It's not the fastest of ships, but it will at least get the predators off your back. And I just spent 80K to get over here, so I have a full load by the time I get home. 16 cargoes, I gotta fill it up. I gotta make my 80K plus my dock fee plus the profit. So.
Dock fee?
Yeah. Every time you dock, it costs to rearm your ship.
Oh.
It costs me like 60K to rearm.
Right, because it's a destroyer.
So this isn't a very expensive assist. If you weren't such a good guy, I'd be saying, fuck you, go kill it yourself. All right, where am I going? Colonization, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, come on, people. It's a tyrant. You're not gonna survive. Bye.
Did you kill someone?
Yeah, I just killed somebody because I'm flying without station protection, and they want to fight.
See, that's why I have it off, so you can just go kill someone.
But
Oh,
I'm not
goody.
out there to kill somebody. I'm just out to kill predators and help you out. They're not even carrying any loot. See how, that's not even a profit. I'm like a true mercenary. I don't come out unless I make a profit.
Yeah, well, you can get GS. There's
can't
achievements
get
for
GS.
killing people.
Not anymore, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, they only give GS for trade. All the GS in the games were taken out.
The
All the
achievements still
achievements.
give me GS.
All the achievements, no.
Yeah,
The
they
10
do.
GS each.
Yeah.
No, they don't give GS anymore.
I just got some, like, a little bit ago, from the Kill Guard Turrets achievement.
Maybe they added it back in. Neri told me they took all the GS out of the achievements.
That's lame. Why would they even consider that?
Because they added trade, and that's how
Yeah.
you're supposed to get your GS now.
The trade is dumb. The entire thing's a scam.
It's for them to wet their beak.
I don't know. I've got some good upgrades through there. I haven't traded in like 3 weeks because there's nothing I need. Everything I need, I can go. I know where to get it.
Yeah.
The only thing I really need, I'm not paying 6,500 GS for. All right, now barter zone. Where the fuck is barter zone? There it is. The hell's pinging it? Oh, you're in this sector. I thought you moved on. I didn't know you're still waiting for me. My slow ass ship. Come save your ass.
There's a target. Oh boy. Oh, he's in fire. That's a
Don't
enemy
pick a
dish.
fight with him. If he doesn't pick a fight with you, don't pick a fight with him.
But that's why I have station protection off.
Oh, goody. Vu, your partner is a homicidal maniac.
Yeah. You're damn straight.
Congrats. You adopted him.
Hey, I have a mission here to go. Here, I got to go up to that cyber beacon up there.
Okay.
I have a blue mission, so I'm going to detour up there. I have to make my what is it, 124K that I have to make up for coming out here without station protection on.
Well, it doesn't cost anything extra to have station protection off.
It will if I'm wounded and some asshole says, "Oh, he's wounded. He's in a tyrant. Let's kill him."
Well, then you can just kill him. You're in a tyrant. You can just kill him.
Yeah, but not if I'm wounded. If I'm going out to fight predators, I do get wounded. I can kill them, but I do get wounded.
Yeah,
And
you
some
don't pick a fight
dickhead
with
is
anyone
way-
if you're half or so.
I do.
You'd be surprised how many people see me in the tyrant, even when with protection on, they'll fire at it. It's like, oh, there's a tyrant.
Gotta
God
shoot it.
damn it. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Hey,
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get this beacon. I'm gonna lend you out there,
you can't.
Huh. Yeah, you have protection on.
No, you
You'll-
can't.
you'll
I'm not
turn-
here anymore.
I'll
The
turn.
game crashed, so I left.
All right, well, catch up with me.
So now I have to wait
'Cause
for it
by-
to submit a report.
Because by the time I get there, just come in a fast ship. You don't need a sniper if I'm coming too.
Okay.
I actually have to help Mazer with this mission also, so he has a hard time doing it too.
I usually take a destroyer, but with station protection off, I don't want to. I don't want to bother with that
Yeah,
because then someone's gonna come out here with like coil mortars and stuff.
exactly. I don't know what it is about seeing a destroyer in open space. It's like, oh, look, destroyer, let's shoot it. Turn the fucking station
being a
protection back
turkey.
on so we can get your mission done. Since you have to go back in
Actually, never
hangar,
mind. Let's
turn
make
it on.
You're like a buck deer. You see a destroyer, ooh, gotta get that buck.
A butt deer.
No, it's like a moth to a light. It's like, ooh, destroyer in open space. Let's go shoot it.
Let's see if we can kill him. Let's see if we can piss him off.
That's what it is. It's like let's go see if I'm strong enough to kill a destroyer. And sometimes I actually feel sorry for the ones that like come up to me when protection is off. It's like, don't poke the bear.
More like poke an angry alligator with a toothache being poked with a sharpened stick. What? Didn't that make sense?
No, I'm just looking for frickin' Vanguard Outpost gate.
Oh, are you in barter zone?
I see it. I see it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm finally restarting the game because it did the thing. Crashed and I had to wait for the report. I don't even know why I still send
Did you file a
crash
report?
reports. Yeah, I don't even know why I still send those because I doubt they even read them.
Oh, trust me, they do. The reason I know they read it is because I got a message one day. It's like, can you stop using profanity?
I bet they thought it was funny. What are you, Captain America?
Well, I kept getting this one bug, and I have debuggers running all the time, and it actually pointed to the exact line of code, the debugger. So in the report, I actually, cut and paste the debugger, and it tells them the exact line of code and exactly what's wrong. It was a memory overflow in an array. It's like, here's the name of the array, here's the line of code that it's doing it at, fix it. And then the next patch comes out, the same exact error 2-3 times. And then, I figure, okay, they're fixing it. Like 3 patches come out and no fix yet. So finally I'm like, you need to like really seriously get your fucking act together and fix this bug. I've told you the exact line of code like 6 times now. And I was just going on, and I got an in-game email that said, we appreciate your exactness of the game report, but can you please resist using profanity since there's other people that read the report besides developers. So they do read them. And that bug is fixed because I don't get that error anymore.
Nice.
When you point them to the exact line of code, yeah, eventually they'll fix it. But you gotta cuss and swear for them to do it.
Swear like worse than a sailor.
Oh yeah, I let them have it. After 6 times and 3 patches, come on, fix the goddamn piece of shit.
Swear like a sailor.
I was even saying stuff like, don't make me come to Moscow and fix the code for you.
What reaction did you get out of that?
I don't know, but, I had a fun time writing it. Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, you made me too. Die. Just die. I'm out in Vanguard, so whenever you get here.
Okay.
I'll be sitting over by the turrets pissing off things so that the turrets kill them. Your transport just died over there.
Oh, no. We've got a Tharga coming in here, so I'm gonna leave the group so that our station protection turns back on.
Don't leave the group. Don't leave the group. Just stay in it. Tharga's not going to bother us.
Are you sure? He's got station protection.
Between the two of us, we can kill one Tharga.
Oh, if he's a dumb player thinking he's invincible,
Hey, there's
gonna
a criminal in here somewhere. Oh.
A what?
Oh, never mind. It's just the pilots. It's just those guys are after.
Ooh, I see something shiny. I'm the kitty cat. Oh no, the Tharga sees the shiny thing too, and he's going after it.
Well, let him.
No, I picked it up.
Because
I
he'll
got
probably
it.
die.
I stole it. From right under his nose. Where's the transport?
The transport's over by the gate getting killed.
Wow, both the cops died.
Okay, I'm on station. Where's your transport?
It's up at the
Over
gate.
there.
Oh. Why is like the whole damn map over here?
You want help? That is why I came.
I'm trying to protect it while
got,
it's still
you've got
over
like
here.
the whole map over there. How come?
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
That's weird. Oh, it's the Tharga attracted him. That's
Right. Yeah, I figured as much. Is he trying to get the transport killed?
why. Is your transport still alive?
Not for long. I ain't going over there. I'm wasting a dupe.
I don't have a dupe, so I got the pred.
There's still the predator over here, though.
Ah, no, I'm a criminal. I don't fucking understand that. Every time oh, don't. No. Yeah.
We've got a hero over here.
You just
No,
left me
when
alone.
they say you got a hero over here, to me, it sounds like breakfast. Hey, pirates, wanna be my sandwich?
Well, at least I'm not. Oh, I still am criminal. God damn it! For another 251 seconds.
These fucking escort ships. I'm gonna have to kill these escort ships so that the transport starts moving again. What the fuck?
No, don't kill him because you'll turn criminal.
I don't care. The transport needs to start moving. They're just chilling here.
And you are going mental.
Oh, now I'm a criminal anyway, even though I didn't kill it.
Yeah, that's why you don't. That's no. This anaconda's gonna try and get me. Watch, he's coming straight at me. Don't think about it.
Enjoying your fans chasing you around.
He's escorting the transport too. We got like 4 people in here trying to escort this stupid transport.
Well, with this many people, we should be able to escort it. That's not even my mission. Seriously? You're gonna go after the engineers? Oh, you're going after that. Let me move out of the way.
What's he saying?
No, my auto turret's going after. I was slowly in reverse. I need to get out of range of that. There, now I'm out of range.
Hope your turrets don't go in and shoot the transport.
There.
No.
Fuck, they are. Hold on.
There, I'm in the way of them. Not for long though.
Okay, let me move up to the gate.
Oh no. Oh, it hit.
It's still firing at it. I'm trying to get out of the way.
Ah.
See what happens when you fly without space
Hey,
protection?
I said I was gonna leave the group to turn station protection back on, and you said no, don't leave.
Let me give my turret something else to shoot at here. Predator behind the rock here, so be careful. Waiting for that transport.
Yeah, we've got 4 people in here trying to escort this one stupid transport.
Take that lower buyer more. I'll get the 2 on top.
Well, I'm trying to distract this predator down here.
Ping the predator, I'll get him. Okay, I see him. Never mind.
No! Ah! Are you kidding?
If I wanted my ears to be destroyed, I'd rather not have
They
tinnitus.
killed it?
Look how close it was! It's drifting
They killed
into the
it right
gate!
at the gate? Jesus Christ.
Take a picture. I want to see.
Yeah, no, we're right at the gate and it died. Right at the gate.
That's funny as fuck.
Yo.
It's the Predator's pulsar is what did it.
I cannot imagine how pissed Paps is.
Here's part of your 80k back.
No, you don't have to, but I'll take it anyway. Oh, 7K.
We'll pick up the rest of there. There's like 70-ish K in there total.
What are you guys up to?
I've been
Fucking around
past
with the
doing mission
transport.
and I'm in another. And Paps is slowly losing his mind.
Four people escorting a transport, and the Predator kills it right at the gate.
Oh, Paps must be pissed.
I
It was
am.
like
This
10
is ridiculous.
It was like 10 meters from the gate. It was his pulsar because I saw him pulsing. Because he was actually coming at me. He was coming. He came through the gate coming at me because I was shooting at him, and I saw he was pulsing.
No.
Oh, somebody help! Your transport convoys needs help. Run! Hurry! Run! Get over there and run!
I'm over here. I'm over here. I just
I
killed
know.
the predator that was attacking it.
Why are they all going after that transport all at once, man?
Because
They
that's
never-
how this mission works. Whenever
No,
someone
I've
has a
done
mission
this so
for
many
it, they
times.
always go after it.
No, it's
All
like the whole.
predators
It's like the whole map is over
instinct
there
to kill
today.
it.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
No, I sat there and watched that transport, and it can make it all the way to the gate on its own sometimes. Just
I
for
don't know
some
what kind
reason,
of
they're
fucking
all.
RNG you're dealing with, but then it always happens this way for me.
You know what I think it is there's so many people that they're shooting targets and they're drawing the targets to the transport. They're escorting it, but they're like shooting other targets and drawing them near. Because watch down below there's cartels and they're not doing anything, but those guys will shoot them and it will draw them up. I still have 102 minutes left on my criminal, so I got to be careful. I can't come too close to that.
Minutes or seconds? 102 minutes.
Sorry,
That's
seconds.
2 hours.
90 seconds left on my, so a minute and a half, and then I'll turn criminal again. Watch. The minute I start firing, I turn criminal. I don't know why. I wasn't even firing anywhere near the transport. I was firing at cybers, and I turned criminal. Unless you struck something and turned us criminal. Well, I was aggressor first until I killed a cyber. I don't see how killing a cyber is aggressive. But oh well. This game's so screwed up. Here comes the Pred.
Here comes 2 of them, actually. One of our other escorts.
I'm already criminal again. God damn it. I just stopped being criminal, and now I'm criminal again. I was shooting at the goddamn... I don't understand this whole criminal thing. Hey, the Tharga guy's criminal, too.
Yep.
Is he chasing you?
No, he's also here for the mission too. So after the mission's over, I'll probably fight with him.
Well, I'm not criminal anymore, so please don't make me criminal.
Do it. I dare you.
Oh, I have ways. I have ways to make you criminal just by flying next to you.
I know.
If I become criminal, then I just fly inside your shield. I get buffs from your shield if you have the the thing, and then boom, you're a criminal too.
Well,
do you
as
have
soon
that?
as that transport goes through the gate, I'm killing that Tharga.
You don't have that, right? Yeah, I don't have any slowing modules though or anything, so we might have some problems with that. All right, lock him, quick, let's go.
Lensing.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna get away. He's way too nimble. No, he's coming back. I'm gonna grab the blue first though. Maybe it's a light cell. That'll be your 80k.
He's running.
Yeah. Hey, it's a light cell. You want your 80k?
No, I want to kill this guy. For all the Thargas that kill me in battle. Are you sneaking up on him?
Yeah. He's running to the cops. He's running to the cops. He's gonna die. Dude, he's...
Yeah, the cops will go after him.
I think he's thinking that we're the bad guys here, and...
I'm not criminal anymore, he is.
Yeah, I know.
And he's running to the... Look, he's running into the missiles, too.
Yeah, I think what he was thinking was that,
I don't think he knew the cops were there. I think he was just running from...
He was just running away like a little bitch.
Got him. I got him.
To run like a little bitch.
That'll teach you to fly a Tharga.
That will teach him for being a cunt. That flies a damn Tharga.
Alright, I've got the rest of your payment.
I want to use the drone here. You got the rest of my payment.
I do have the rest of your payment.
That's weird. The workshop doesn't recognize me as having a wormhole projector rank 11.
Alright, you ready? You ready for your payment?
Yeah, just drop it.
There.
Oh. Ooh.
Yep.
Light cell. You don't see too many of those. I'm going to take your fuel, too.
Yeah. I was
99
gonna
fuel.
self-destruct, so might as well give it to you. There, get this
I'm gonna
stupid
go get
mission
his
done.
fuel too. His fuel is still sitting there.
Yep.
The Emperor greets you, mercenary.
Hey, quick
Transport.
question.
This one's an easy one.
If I'm trying to make a wormhole projector rank 14, and it says I need a wormhole projector rank 11, and I have one, but it says I don't have one.
Because you've upgraded it. It has to be a 11 that's white. Can't be upgraded.
So wait, in order to make a wormhole projector rank 14,
Payments banked. Woohoo!
you have to actually use.
Now the whole trip home is profit.
And it smells like toast.
Say again, Uru?
To make a 14, you have to actually use an 11 to make an 11 first.
Yup.
I had this discussion with you a while back, and you said I didn't have to do that.
Did I?
Yeah. I asked.
Either get out of the group or turn your station protection on.
It is on, but we have to leave the group and then rejoin.
Yeah.
Because.
Well, leave the group.
I don't know if I want to.
If I die out here, you owe me another 100K. You owe me another light cell. I'm not gonna do credits. I'm gonna do actual.
Oh, you a light cell? What do you mean? I paid you that as extra for coming out and helping me.
I said if I die out here because you don't leave the group and I have station protection off. Oh, it's my turf, you stupid asshole. I own it. Die. Die and turn me criminal.
Check if your station protection is still on.
Okay, it's on now. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You don't want to go get another light cell?
No.
You know, there's another domain where I use extortion all the time. So I'm actually really good at it. I'm a mafia boss, and my specialty is extortion. And it's not even supported in the game. I just force other players to do stuff. It's like, you know, pay me, or I'm just gonna come in and kill all your members. And they do, because they don't want all their members to die. There's all kinds of rackets in the game. There's like take over a bank and all kinds of stuff, but there's no extortion. That, you know, I just use extortion on my own.
There's banks in Star Conflict?
What's that?
There's banks in this game?
No, it's in another one that I play. I'm a mafia bot. No.
Oh.
Second Life. God,
I actually use extortion in Second Life also. It's like give me all your lindens, or we'll fry your router. Actually, I don't do it.
Are you sure?
Well, no, it's the user that I called and used her ID. You know, she's the one that does it. She'll ask me, can I use the fry equipment? And I'm like, why? And she's like, because there's some guy in Second Life that's pissed me off and I want to fry his. And I'm like, all right, go ahead. She always has valid reasons for it. All right, let's go pick up that shit. Oh, there's a bunch of shit right here. Wow, let the cybers and the aliens, or let the cybers and the pirates duke it out, and you just come over and pick up all their minerals. Damn. I have a full load just on them fighting each other. Blackwood. This one.